Push up. Rambone steals. Rambone scores! And that is it. 5-4. The undefeated have been defeated. The Bobcats score. The Bobcats win. The Bobcats have beat the Braves. The best team has been dethroned.
Because they sucked ass and we smoked them the first time we played them. So, eat my ass, to put it blankly. Cardinals probably gonna run it up in Challenger. I mean, you got Cameron Crusade Renard. Got a good 3 in Renard. Got a cracked new kid in Crusade.
Yeah, Albert could hear you. Want to talk about the best team in Slapshot?
Alright, sure. What's the team again?
God, let's see. This was so long ago. I'm just bringing this up for the content. So they continue to refuse to schedule. Renard takes out a ticket, screaming about how I was like an a-hole and
Push up. Rambone steals. Rambone scores! And that is it. 5-4. The undefeated have been defeated. The Bobcats score. The Bobcats win. The Bobcats have beat the Braves. The best team has been dethroned. Because they sucked ass and we smoked them the first time we played them. So, eat my ass, to put it blankly. Cardinals probably gonna run it up in Challenger. I mean, you got Cameron Crusade Renard. Got a good 3 in Renard. Got a crack. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Ice Orcas podcast, or whatever, Faceoff. Who gives a fuck what we call it? Today, I'm joined by my usual co-host, Ak.
Yo, what's up?
My potentially usual co-host, Eggs.
What's up?
And special guest, you all know him, you all love him, ladies and gentlemen, Darth.
Hello.
And today, yeah, we got some shit to dive into. We got some drama. We got some juice. We got me and Darth probably reminiscing for God knows how long about random shit. We got to talk about draft. Apparently, there's fucking shit to talk about draft. But let's start off with a banger. Let's start off with some absolute just dumb fuckery down in the open division. Kamizi, I already see you in chat. So Eggs, why don't you walk us through the start of this situation down in open that led to the. Did they disband or did they reform with just...
A few got banned, and I think they just gave up and disappeared.
Yeah, most of them.
All right.
Yeah. Well,
Oh, is this the replacement open team that was replacing North Carolina?
No, this is a different team.
This is a different team. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I think about like 2 weeks ago, maybe a week ago,
Yeah, a week ago.
the Arnold Ashtrays were supposed to play the Ottawa Valley Slappers with Attitude, and they had 2 players there. They needed a third, so their GM decided instead of joining the roster, he would get on an alt account and play. And the account was linked back to his internet. I gave him the chance to clear himself up, for a lesser punishment, and he just kind of ghosted me. So we just ended up banning him. I mean,
Huh.
it's about it. I don't know. 'Cause
Gave
he
him
wasn't
a
on
second
IM
shot.
at that point. I tried.
Gave him a second chance and didn't take it. Wow.
Yeah, he just ignored me.
And so now this would be a usual like just drop in the bucket kind of thing. Until in lobby chat, I wouldn't have given a fuck about this. All right, but in lobby chat, storms in some white named recently banned. I guess you don't like you don't like get muted when you're banned. I mean, I don't know. I've never been banned for fucking cheating. I normally banned for saying shit. So normally I am muted with my bans, but this guy doesn't get muted at all. So he just storms on into fucking lobby chat and he's yapping about how he's unfairly banned and nobody wants to fucking free him and no one's telling him why he's banned. And that would be Kamizzy, who's in chat right now. And then Eggs, you told me that you see me going back and forth with this guy because I'm pretty much calling him like a piece of shit because I know that he's got banned for some fucking dumb reason.
Yeah.
And so in this Discord, wait, this is in open chat or is this from their Discord? It's from their Discord, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So someone in their Discord anonymously sent this in, probably to avoid also being banned or to get a lesser sentence or some shit. How do I... Sorry, I'm just figuring out how to put in a image. Here we go. Nope, that's previous image. He puts this dumb ass... This DM. So let's just read this. Let's just read this. In this case, Kamizzy is Andu. Same PFP that he had. He might have changed it, but it's at least the one he had before. So, Andu goes, at Lil Cricket, do you think Kev would be recognized under Le Epic Memer 2009? Which, first of all, that's the dumbest fucking alt account name I've... Like, that's the easiest alt account name to ever fucking catch. If I see Le Epic Memer 2009 in my game, chances are they're either 3 years old or they're a fucking 30-year-old man on an alt account.
He also had a 2 million slap ID.
Right, yeah, holy. Did it go up to 2 million now?
Yeah. We broke 2 million like years ago.
Jesus fuck.
Yeah.
I've got like 1,000, I think. Or
Right?
like I'm like sub 1,000 or some shit.
How do you think I
you're
feel?
4613. Something like they're in the 4K.
Yeah, I'm in like the
I'm in
4Ks.
I'm in like the 100Ks, I think.
I think we broke 8K going into season 2.
Oh,
So that's roughly where we were at early days.
And so Cricket responds, I'd say there's a 20% chance. He goes, those odds are looking pretty favorable. I'd recommend sending over the account details because this team is ruined without a savior. Also, this guy just types corny as fucking hell. Like, this guy, every sentence this guy says is, like, corny as hell. I can't tell if it's rage bait or not. And then and then Lil Cricket responds, I'm no longer a Vader, but we are coming for Vader's ass, bruh. We are winning open. What are we doing? Like, we're alt accounting to win open? Is it that serious?
It's not the
Alright.
first time.
I know, it's... Timmy! Didn't Timmy fucking do this shit?
I think this is the 8th time that
Eight?
I'm aware of. We've only
Eight
caught
is
8 alt accounts.
crazy.
However, all of them tie to open in some
That's
way,
so
rhyme, or reason.
Like,
no.
I am is at least, like... I could
There's
get
some
that.
prestige
Yeah,
there,
there's,
I
like...
guess.
Like, I don't know, I am is at least, like, you're not beating, like, cripples, right? You're just beating, like, slight cripples. I don't know. You're beating people on crutches instead of in a wheelchair, I guess. Like, I don't know. Anyway, so Kamizzy, that's why you're fucking banned, buddy. So, I don't want to hear no more bullshit about why you're banned. Go fuck yourself. You're complicit.
I want to go back to the username. Because, like, I feel like getting a username is really easy for an alt account. Because how many hockey players are in the NHL right now?
For real, bro. You could
Yeah.
go
Just pick one.
any hockey player and you just had to go like epic memer. Like, bro.
Like, we had Wayne Glensky for a long time playing SPL.
Yeah.
That was just
Yeah.
his name.
I mean, we have Philip Cheadle.
Yeah, we have Philip Cheadle.
I've seen a
You know,
Macklin Celebrini around.
Get
the
that.
legend Teddy Bluger plays in
Yeah,
SPL.
Yeah,
he's literally the goat
That's
here
just their
too.
names.
true.
Yeah.
So why not just try to blend in by picking like we had 2-tap Crosby back in season 3.
I'm surprised there's no
I
Connor
remember that,
McDavid, bro. No McDavid at all is
No
insane.
McDavid. I've seen
McDavid.
there was a Jack Hughes around for a little while.
Yeah.
Pretty
Then
sure I
Ovi.
was
USA
Nico
win.
Heischer on an alt account for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Patrick
don't get it.
Cocaine OG West player.
Like
That's
there's
a
so
crazy
much
name.
better. I mean, we could
Yeah.
you can sit there for 30 seconds and look less like an alt account than Epic Memer 2009. So anyway, that's the open debacle.
What a great story.
What a great way to lead it off. I mean, just the shit. This is the shit that's gonna happen. Like, I just can't imagine the
Absolutely.
exponential amount of this that's gonna occur in fucking Strikers Club with just the larger amount of people.
Yeah.
It's gonna be, and well, that's a topic I'm gonna talk about later. But that's like,
I think Irv's ready for it. Like the amount of tools we have for Slapshot checking alts, I'm not allowed to go into any of it. However, it's pretty good. I think if he just uses the same system, improves it in 3 ways that I've told him to improve it, it'd be pretty difficult to like actually alt on Strikers Club.
is there like a slap ID for Strikers Club? Or like some back end variant of it? Do we know?
I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about it.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, I don't wanna.
I
I
do
just
have
mean
it-
more so for the people running the community Discord server,
Oh, there has to be.
because
There has to be.
Totally.
I don't know if they're ready. But
Eggs,
we'll
are
see.
you running Strikers Club head admin too?
Nah, I gotta be paid for that one, dude.
Fair enough, bro.
That's what I said.
I love
Fair
Darth
enough.
enough to do this one for free.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I saw MAIA is over there. I think as like a league admin or an admin.
I'm surprised Noxu's not trying to step up into a spot because he ran PSO for a long time.
Oh,
He still
really?
does
Is
Rocket
he
League, right?
around?
I don't know if he's still around or not, but like what Strikers Club just launched, I assume he would have been
Yeah.
right in there trying to orchestrate.
I haven't seen Noxu around. I'd love to talk to Noxu and catch up. But, yeah. Anyway, cool. Well, that's open, baby. Am I allowed to say what you sent me? There, eggs and DMs, or
Yeah,
I don't know. Waku, I guess, was alting it open. Oh, use Zane. Oh, I see. Zane Pereka. How the fuck do you say that? Am I stupid?
Zane Perek,
Yeah. Is that a
the
hockey player?
Calgary Flames demon. Yeah,
Oh, he's a fucking Calgary. That's why I don't know who the fuck he is.
he's a rookie.
Is he good?
Calgary has a hockey team?
Wait, do I have this guy's one of? Is that who I have a 1/1 prospect card from Calgary though.
Perek is a new. Yeah, he's a new guy. He's solid.
I don't think it's him. I gotta look when I get home. But I have a 1/1 like Calgary Flames like prospect card, and I was like kind of waiting for that to see if that player turns out, because if so, that card's probably worth a little bit more. Dude, you said he's a demon. He's got 9 points in 37 games.
He's a rookie, bro. Calm down. He's also made of glass. Apparently.
Yeah, well, if he's only played 37 games. I mean, I'm just saying, if you put me out there, I'm putting up 9 points in 37 games, and
You're
can't
putting
skate,
you're
so-
putting 9.
I can't
you're
skate,
putting
and I'm put up 9
in
points and
NHL
yes.
on the Calgary Flames, the 32 place.
Dude, he's
Calgary
probably on the
Flames.
second line by default, man. Like,
Sit in the
He-
crease
he's
and let the
probably
puck
first
hit you.
pair. He is probably first pair on D.
yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Um, but yeah, is Waku still around, or is he banned for that?
Yeah, he's
no,
Zelfus.
he's fine. He's Elvis.
Oh, that explains a lot.
The Bears. He's on the Bears.
Well, that leads perfectly into a next topic.
Exactly.
Are the Bears fucking disbanding? Has anyone left that roster yet?
Jace left to go
Oh,
pro.
yeah, Jace did.
Jace left to join your GM team.
No,
Uh,
he's not on my GM team.
Yeah, he joined. It's called Jake and Echo.
No,
literally
Vork.
casted him, huh?
Vork joined Jake and Echo. Jace isn't on that team. It's Vork and MVM. Jace
Has
is
Vork played a game yet?
No, he
Yeah,
hasn't played. Did he?
No, he hasn't.
I don't think
Actually,
he
oh wait, no,
has.
he just got added. I'm
Yeah, I
pretty
added him
sure.
today. He wasn't playing the other day. We added MVM. I think MVM has played a game. But no, Jace is still LFT. That team's just like bleeding out. I don't think it's no roster moves have happened, and maybe they'll stay together. But that team is
I think that's
bleeding
what will
out,
happen. Yeah.
and they deserve it though. Honestly, I've never seen three
For
good
their-
people be on a team that they all play with such fucking ego, but they're not good enough to do shit about it. Like, what did we beat them? Was that the overtime game? That was the overtime game where one of them disconnected, right? That was a little rough.
Yeah, it was that.
But like,
It was
all
like
three of them
7-0.
are good players,
Yeah, they're really good.
and yet they play like shit because they all have egos.
They all want to do it themselves, and it's never gonna work out in a team game, unfortunately.
I mean, Zelvis especially, like Jace too. I think Jace at least tries to pass down. But Zelvis and Cardi, the ego on those guys, holy shit, they hold the puck for a fucking hour. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like no matter where those guys go, if they carry that with them, they're not gonna make a team better. I hate to say it. I don't normally like. I think maybe Jace is the odd one out there in that case. I think he could make an impact on a different team. But if Zelvis and Cardi came calling, I would not want to play with them.
I'm sure, like, if they need to commit to like a team play style if they want to find any real success in the either Chal or Pro, in my opinion. But that's that.
Yeah.
Or the
alright.
other teams on
on the Chow chopping block.
Yeah.
I put it in the chat.
you got the
Um,
postingers that we
Yeah, the
Crusades
postingers
team, right?
Crusades team. Now
Crusade,
this fucking
Crusade.
team. Chat, if you're curious, the clip I'm referencing, I think I saw it copy pasted. Here's it in chat. I casted their game. Eggs, you were in chat for this. I think you watched the whole game, if not most of it. Oblivion has left this team. That's the start. Have they picked up anyone in Oblivion's place yet?
I think
Did he
Cliff
quit?
coming back.
Yeah,
He went to pro.
I don't see. Oh, okay, he did. He did go to pro for a bit.
He's temporarily left them. I
Wait,
don't
where'd
know
he
if that's
go?
true.
I don't see where he got added.
I went to the Muffins.
Oh,
Oh.
right.
He went to the Muffins.
Wait, but
Yeah.
then he got dropped there too yesterday.
Yeah, because he's looking at going back to Ottawa Valley. I don't know why.
Oh, he's coming back. Okay, good. Well, then this rant holds fucking true. That is the worst fucking challenger team I have ever watched made of, like, solid people.
Dude, those are like two of the worst goals I've ever seen in my life.
Two of the worst goals. Every time the puck touched Dave's stick, he shot it instantly wide. He threw it 3 feet from the net. He looked like me when I was having a shit game, but I had the audacity. I fucking benched myself when I was doing that shit to try to get the team wins. He just kept doing it. He didn't change a single fucking thing for 15 minutes. Oblivion would hold the puck for too long at 3. He would try to dangle someone, but he's too shit to dangle anybody. That he would just get stepped and then dump the puck down to Dave, who would be sitting on the wing, and then Dave would throw it 10 feet fucking wide for 15 goddamn minutes. And then to end the game, I don't even know what happened. I didn't rewatch that goal, but like it.
3 in net.
There's 3 in net.
With the slowest wraparound of all time.
It was Crusade with the wraparound.
Yeah, it was Crusade. Yeah, that was hilarious. I remember I tuned in for the last 15 seconds and I watched that go in, and you didn't even know it was the game winner. You thought it was second period.
I thought it was the second period because I was mentally just losing my shit. Like I was just the games before were not good either. I think was that when I casted your games, Eggs?
No, I had just gotten home.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh
you-
yeah.
Campaign Bald Boys game.
Yeah, I think I just watched like some blowouts that were just like dump and chase shit. Thank you, Macadamia, for the follow. Love you, fellow caster love. But Jesus fucking Christ, like, Crusade for the amount of shit he talks and how like he was good for fucking I don't know 2 seasons or whatever. What the fuck are you doing in Chow, man? Like, go to IM at this rate. You might be shit. You might be washed. You might be ass. If that is the game you're gonna play in Challenger against another shit ass team, it was against Dion and them, right? Like that's not a good team. And that's the shit you're doing. And the fact that Crusade even has the audacity to ever utter a word against me, I mean, Jesus fuck, dude.
He's gonna ride high on the sixes one man.
Was he on that
Sixes
Sixers
win.
team? Oh yeah, he was,
Yeah.
wasn't he? Oh. Whoop-de-doo. He played with like 3 other pros. He played with the whole like Beefus Trid in them,
Yeah.
which somehow I don't know,
Yeah,
Eggs, you let that happen
Trid.
somehow. I don't know how the fuck that happened.
Hey, that was all draft, dude.
Fucking draft.
That's why we don't let pros be captains. Won't be
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah.
It's all good.
So yeah, well anyway, fuck you, Crusade, you suck ass. Your team sucks ass. Get your shit together. For the love of God. For the love of Challenger. If you're gonna do what I do and live in Chal, where you belong, where I belong, at least fucking try a little bit harder than that. Holy shit, at least stop looking like the biggest pile of dog shit steaming out of my asshole after I fucking eat Taco Bell. So,
Easier.
fuck you, Crusade. Anyway,
Next team, the Cyclones.
yeah, the Cyclones. We can talk
They
about
just
Cyclones.
picked up cherries, no?
They did just pick up Cherries. I don't know.
Pro player cherries into Chow.
When was the last time Cherries was a pro player, man?
Last season, I think.
Last
Last
season, I
season.
think.
Oh, really?
It is a
He did
recent one.
play, yeah.
Really?
I think he's on Beef's team because he has the beef in his name. He still has the beef from last season.
Played Champagne.
He
last
played
season.
in this. Oh, he played
like preseason, like 1 game.
50 points in 9 games. Oh,
I
that's,
might have
not-
been thinking of Central A.
that's pretty solid.
he did-
Yeah,
Yeah, he did play Central A. Was this a good Champagne team? Do we know? This
No,
is the website. I can't even tell who's on it.
Last season was not a good
Popping
Champagne team.
quick.
Yeah.
This is SPL 19, so it's 2 seasons ago.
2 seasons ago.
Oh, that's Champagne and Chow.
We're good.
Yeah, he hasn't
Yeah.
been in pro since 18.
Oh, damn, okay.
And he played 2 games and had 3 points. No, wait. He played 4 games and had 3 points. Holy shit.
That can't be good. That's the worst numbers than me.
He's stuck in his own D zone. He's on the Bassmasters.
And then in the Zurich Zinners, he had 24 points in 8 games. Holy shit. Oh,
Was
I
that in
wouldn't.
pro?
Yeah. Oh my god, these might be some of the worst pro numbers I've seen. 15 and 7, 24 and 6.
24 and 6 is also good.
15 and 7 is good? What?
15 and 7 games?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess, yeah, that's the time period.
Yeah. Alright, he's not
Yeah,
a pro
that's-
anymore. I
that's
don't think
worse
he's
than
saving
me.
them.
I mean, now it depends. What does Cherry play? Do we know what position he plays?
I assume he's 3, no?
If
Yeah,
he
he's
plays
three.
3, then at least that unlocks Gronk from sitting behind the net instead of sitting behind the net for 10 minutes of the 15.
So are
Now
they just
Gronk-
going back to Gronk, dump, and chase?
Yeah, that's probably what's gonna happen.
He needs to
So
play
now-
2. I
Gronk.
think he's more transition. No, Cherries
Cherry.
needs to play 2. If they can get a 3 behind him, he'll be better.
They don't have a 3 on that team.
They don't have a 3. That's the problem.
Yeah.
And Gronk is a really good 1/2, but we played him and he played 3, and he quite literally sat behind the net for almost 10 minutes of the game.
That's just slap shot.
Gronk
Yeah,
had
it is.
120 seconds of registered possession time.
I don't
Dang.
even believe that, bro.
I think it's double that because
Yeah, it has to be double
SPL
that.
possession time is fucked. But for reference, compared to C-Man, who only he played 3 periods on our team, had 63 seconds
And
of
he's our
possession
3.
time. And he's our 3. So Gronk had 8 saves and fucking 7 turnovers. He only passed 16 times. For reference, I
That's-
played only 2 periods. I passed 19 times.
How
Goose
did-
played 2
that's
periods. He
bad.
passed 13. You had 13. So 3 of us that played 2 periods almost had more passes than him. This piece of shit. Now, mind you, Gronk is a good player. I'll say that. I'll say that on the
He's a
record.
really good player.
Gronk can be a really good player, but for the last 2 fucking seasons, he has relegated himself to playing like Alien Man Banana.
Yeah, I mean, wait, it's just have a good 3, setting net, dump and chase, and make a move and score on the cherry pick. And I hate that strategy works, but unfortunately it does.
Yeah. Well, our team also. We'll talk about Nair, and then we'll jump over to actually talking to Darth here in a little bit. But
Yeah.
yeah, our team had issues with that, and I think we ironed it out. We hit the whiteboard. I crashed out on the whiteboard,
Yeah.
telling us how to play against the dump and chase. Which is, some of you might know, I used to love. Darth casted plenty of Ice Orcas dump and chase games back in the day.
Really adopted it. We were born and forged in the Carolina.
I made
Cardinals,
it.
The Pittsburgh Spinners.
Oh my god, New Jersey noobs.
Yep.
Beantown, or the beans, the baked beans. Oh my god, the baked beans, Jesus.
I love the beans as
fuck.
people, but man,
Nightmare. Holy shit.
that's a hard game to cast. It's the same thing over and over. Same dump,
Yeah.
same chase, same dump. Poop
It's-
sock shoots it from 9 miles away.
My god, yeah. They did what we did, but like worse. But also like better. Like they did the dump and chase just so much. They doubled it. They doubled the distance on the goddamn dump and chase. At least I tried to
Oh,
have
no.
short passes, as anyone who's seen the clip knows.
Is someone in chat is asking who will win Chow?
We will.
We will. That's facts.
There's no one else good in Chow.
Me and Skiz will win Chow.
We will win
Mark-
Chow, or we will get like
We're getting knocked out
brutally upset in the playoffs
first
again.
round. First
Yeah.
round.
We're getting first rounded, or we're winning Chow. There's no in between.
Yeah.
The
Facts.
Toronto Maple Leafs dilemma.
Yes, essentially. We're either fucking Chow. God damn it. Anyway, all right. This division's a piece of shit this year. It's probably because Dennis is on the fucking MOC. I blame Dennis. Dennis puts himself and his team in goddamn Challenger, and then he thinks that anyone who beats him, which everyone beats him unless they're brain dead, is like the best players of all time, and they belong in pro. But why are they in Chow? Why are they in Chow? Because Chow's not IM, Dennis. Go down to IM, buddy. It's where you belong. Anyway, we'll have Dennis on the podcast next week. Unless he sees that clip and doesn't want to come on, because I plan on lambasting him for his MOC decisions. Anyway, all right, last topic in Chow here. Quebec Flair come out with a stunning start.
After being about 15 minutes away from forfeiting, disbanding, and getting rid of the whole team. Yeah.
I come in and
Go
save their asses, thinking, oh, well, Midget probably wants to play. He's like, okay, he might get him some wins. He's a good guy. He'll be fun to play with for them. Funnily enough, it's the second time that I've sent Midget to another team. Shout out the Eggs Draft Cup fiasco, where I tried to give withdrawals and Midget so that they would play us, and then he bitched for 20 minutes in a charity tournament about not getting the player he wanted, and then until he did get the player he wanted, and then we blew him out of the water either way. So yeah, I sent Midget over the Flare without even asking Ack. I make a trade, and then they proceed to go on a 5-0 run.
They
Beating-
won all 5 games that day.
Well, they beat Okinawa by 2, they beat the Crooks by 2, they beat the Cyclones by 2, and they beat us by 3.
Yeah, I mean, win's a win.
And this team played dump and chase down in Nair so fucking hard that he put up 30 goddamn goals in 5 games.
Have you not played Nair before?
No.
We have not.
No.
No.
We have never
my
played there
gosh.
before, and we didn't know what to expect. And we knew they were somehow winning. I didn't know how they were winning. They have Meekers, but
Who?
I thought he was the carry. But like, as soon as we got in, it became really clear what happened, and it's exactly how we lost in playoffs last season too. It was instead of freaking Dio in net, they had Meekers in net. And instead of Gronk sitting behind our net pretty much, it was Nair sitting there. And dump and chase to Nair, and Nair snipes it. And, I mean, good for him. His shots are always...
he was hitting some insane fucking... We would be marking him, too, and he would fucking score.
I'm pretty sure he played the best he's ever played in his life that day. But...
He's not doing it again.
Yeah, he peaked out of his mind.
That's the thing, though, is when you play like that, you're not doing it again.
Oh my gosh. I think every SPL player needs to lose the Nair once, because whenever my team lost the Nair back in like season 8 or whatever it was, this is the exact same conversation we had. Me, Orange, I think Pino, maybe Snails had that, like, all right, all we have to do to beat them, don't let Nair get the puck, and we'll win. We lost like 8-5 in the first game. And then the next game, we came out with it was like a 2-7 victory.
Yeah,
and Snail's like, see, and his little French accent.
It just pisses me off. Like, it's so obvious what's coming, and we try to stop it too, and like he just gets away with it.
Well, to be fair, I didn't think I figured in IM. I'm pretty sure I broke out the goddamn graph, if I remember correctly, because this shit happens in IM, right? So I was like expecting it. And then I'm like, in Chow, surely we're just gonna like pure skill our way out of this, right? Like I don't need to sit here and break it down and explain it to the team what to do in the goddamn dump and chase and how to do the defensive triangle against it. I was wrong. We were a little lost and we did not mark Nair. And when we did mark Nair, he scored it anyway. But I mean, we play him again, he scores maybe 4, like just those like goals where you're being pressured and you somehow get it off your stick. Yeah, but he's not beating us again.
It's like the sharp angle one-timers from the boards.
Yeah.
Ripped bread and butter.
Corner. Yeah.
But I mean, he only beat Okinawa by 2. Like you could tell that Okinawa was a team that can. Even Renard's bum ass was in that game. Like they're a team that has been around the block long enough that. See, their shit though. They know how to deal with Nair. He only scored 3 goals against him. Midget and Meekers had 2 and 1 respectively. They won because Okinawa has no skill on that team. They're all dog shit at the game, but they only won by 2, and they nullified Nair because they know how to do that. They've been around the block long enough.
Because they have defense, no offense.
Exactly. Yeah. So my prediction is that they go like 6-10. How many games do we play? 16?
Yeah, 15, 16. You think they only get one more win? I don't see it.
I don't know. There are some pretty shit teams in here.
I think just from that 5-0, they're gonna make playoffs for sure, and I think they're gonna end like a 50-50. Like they're gonna go 8-8.
Loss, win. Who are the dog dads again?
Kavorka.
Win
Kavorka.
or loss, probably. Win.
No.
Oh, we play them twice.
Who do we play twice?
They win. They win like 4 more games, I think.
Yeah, something like that.
I don't think they beat us ever again. I don't think they beat the dog dads.
They're not beating Clud. They're not beating. They're not beating. Who's the top? They're not beating Crusade's team. No. They're not beating Postingers. They're not beating the Bears either. So
holy shit! The Stars are 2-7. The fuck is going on over there?
McNulty and Timmy can't carry with Charles or Sylvatic, I guess.
Yeah, and the upper deckies look like shit when we played them.
So but you also peeked out of your
that game. Oh, I did have 9.
You did have 9.
Yeah, I did have 9 that game. All right, that's fair enough. But still, they played like shit either way.
Yeah.
I mean, if you even if I peek out of my mind, if you let me score 9 on you, then there's something fucking wrong there.
McNulty is a weapon. He's really good.
He's been a bit
Unfortunately, he
rough
doesn't
around
really
the.
have.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't really have much around him to help.
Yeah, he's a very like he'll put the passes on the line, and if your team isn't there though, then like nothing's gonna happen.
Alrighty then.
All right,
Let's
let's
move on
talk to our guest
Pete.
here.
Oh, we're all right.
Yeah, let's
do
let's
that.
talk to our guest here. I just wanted to get a little bit. We've already yapped about 4. I thought it would be like 20 minutes of drama. We've gone on for fucking 40 minutes about dumbass
Probably.
challenger drama. So Darth has to go at a time constraint.
Right.
You know, it's funny. I actually think I prepared more questions for eggs because I figured me and Darth are just gonna fucking me and Darth
You
are gonna
like
riff.
won.
Yeah. Well, I know you. I don't know. We've done this dance before. I played these
Yeah.
games before. Darth. Yeah, welcome in. You were in chat last time when people were asking why we don't play draft.
There's a laundry list. Like I like to pride myself in archiving literally everything. I'm a hoarder of information. I still have an idea bucket that I started back when I was on open committee. Like anyone that had an idea went in the bucket. And draft has one of the longest running like compendiums inside the idea bucket. Because everything I learned from draft went inside that little entry. And there's so many little intricacies that nobody talks about. The big one, the top of the list, why we don't do draft, there's no way to make it 100% fair unless we have 8 GMs that are equal in knowledge running the teams, running the franchises. And that's too much to ask for like
Impossible.
if we had 8 skizzes, I think we could do it.
Holy the
don't.
glaze. Well, you know, that it's funny you mentioned that considering my application was rejected.
It was, yeah.
When I came back to SPL just to try to be a GM. Because
Yeah.
I knew that I had the knowledge, even being removed from the game for 2 years. I knew that I had more knowledge than all those shitters that you picked as GMs.
I can't remember. I remember the conversation. We had 1 spot left and 3 applicants that we were actually considering. I had one that I wanted to put in. M-Dub had one he wanted to put in, and Blades had one he wanted. And we sat there for I think the better part of 5 to maybe 7 hours, just like bickering with each other, like who's our number 8? I think Noxo ended up getting it. Not to throw like any, I guess I kind of just threw him under the bus, whatever. So Noxu got it, which is surprising because we also we had Az already locked in to the countdown spot, and we know how that played out.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Azentine. Like, who the fuck let that guy GM? That's what I gotta say. That guy has not played a goddamn minute of Slapshot. Didn't Resp add him to his team as like a bit?
Yeah.
He is
joined
super
Vader.
knowledgeable.
He joined Vader from JSA, I'm pretty sure, and then
Well, he was in the Gridiron community.
Yeah, he was a Gridiron teammate.
It's part of the reason I let with me and Resp.
You played with him?
Yeah, in Gridiron.
Yeah, he was
That
a
game's
bench
dead as
player for
fuck.
the 100%. It was fun when it was alive though.
It was fun.
I kept up with it a little bit.
Yeah, it was fun enough. Hopefully Strikers Club doesn't go down that arc.
Nah, I think Striker it'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
It'll be fine. It'll have a player base.
Yeah, I mean, just soccer alone already has a bigger.
Yeah,
it could be the shittiest game in the world, but if it's soccer, it's gonna have
people are gonna play it.
Players than Slapshot Reba.
I mean, at least Slapshot has a niche, you know, because EA won't give us a game on PC.
Yeah,
they just refuse.
Oh, I don't know if you've seen the NHL 27. Looks like the biggest steaming pile of dog shit. They don't even have multiple reoccurring years for fucking the
That's
GM
sad.
connected mode. It's
I have
sad.
lost all hope and desire to buy an EA NHL game again.
Real.
I will
Okay.
sooner learn how to mod NHL 94 to have connected GM before I buy another game.
It's not even
crazy.
just. It's not even just NHL. All the college football shit they did is insane.
Oh yeah, I heard
And
about
the
that.
community, the community won out a little bit, but they're still.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's fucked.
there's a big asterisk next to it.
We can thank EA was already EA, and now it's got the Saudi investment fund backing it. So
Right?
we can double down on the EA-ness. It can only get worse.
Maybe Irv will save us.
Maybe Irv will save us. Send Irv to EA.
One man.
I don't know. Irv's got skill moves locked behind payments, and fucking you can unlock them, but they're
Oh my
like
God.
there's 7,000 credits for the goddamn skill moves in Strikers Club. I played 10 hours, mind you. 2 of that I guess was sitting in the goddamn lobby trying to play the game. But even I played maybe 7 hours, and I'm 1/7 of the way. So what's the math on that? What's 7 times 7? 45? No, not right at all.
11? 10?
10? I don't know.
I don't know.
Anyway, it's like
Yeah.
40 hours to unlock one of the goddamn skill move sets.
That's a little steep.
So that's a little steep. It's a little steep. Irv, if you're there, come on, we can lower that a little bit. Let's be real.
I need to close chat. I'm gonna go on tangents all night, dude.
Let's be real.
Oh my gosh. He needs to give us a Battlefront 3. I don't think they have the rights to that anymore.
Yeah, they do.
I think it's done.
No, they still have Star Wars rights. They're making
Do
a
they?
Jedi Survivor 3.
All right. Survivor's fine, whatever. But like Battlefront has like its own little like ecosystem.
Yeah.
And I thought Battlefront 2 was the end of like the DICE and EA partnership with that IP.
I don't know if it's because EA would hold it still. They would hold the license to the Battlefront. It's just if they have the Star Wars license or not.
If you want to get
Bigger
excited about Battlefront, look up Harrison Fogg. He's doing some work. All right. If you don't
So,
know who
like a
he
modder?
is, look him up. He's a modder for Battlefront 2. He is working with one of Pandemic's, like the dev for Battlefront 2. He's remaking the engine for the game so he can remaster the entire game from the ground up.
Holy.
It's incredible.
Until he gets
It's nowhere near
sued
finished.
his socks off.
He might, but it's non-profit.
Okay, before we keep...
So I don't know.
Fair enough. Before we keep going down did you see the Squad? The Squad Star Wars mod is getting like a UE5.
Yeah, it's so sick.
I might have to buy Squad just to play that shit. Anyway,
It's
all
so
right.
neat.
Back to draft. So yes, I got
Yeah, so
fucking
draft.
snaked as GM for some fucking idiots who know nothing about Slapshot Rebound.
Yeah. I mean, he does know a lot of ball when it comes to Slapshot. He just didn't apply any of it for some reason. Because me and him sat in VC for like 2 hours at one point. And we just went team by team. He pointed out the weaknesses that I agreed with, and he pointed out the strengths that I agreed with. And I'm like, wow, he just sees ball like I do. And then he didn't do anything with it. And then he GM'd the team and listened to Resp. And that was the end of that story. So I'm like, ah, great. You know what? Draft 2 comes around. I want to see what happens because that whole season, everybody's
Was a draft
conversation
2 after
was,
that?
yeah, we had 2 seasons of draft.
Oh, I thought it died after season 1.
No, so draft is going to be fun the longer it goes on because then the franchises and the faces that run and play on the franchises will become consistent.
Yeah,
And
and
the
people get
keepers-
traded around and the keepers
Yeah.
matter. Yeah.
The keepers matter. Now there's legacy. Golden Knight was a 7th round draft pick. We don't
fuck.
even draft for 7 rounds. He got picked up after the draft. I think it was a 6th round draft pick. He was one of the last 3 people picked in the draft. And that keeper value would have just set Reno up for life. And then draft.
Reno
died.
was a fucking GM?
Yeah, Reno was our first pick for GM. He was the guy that actually made like draft like an actual conversation.
Yeah, you knew what he was doing.
W Reno then.
Not a great player, but he knew what he was talking about.
Yeah, he set up, I think it was Chaos, Blue, and Golden Knight was the lineup. And that was a 1st, a 3rd, and a 6th round draft pick.
Wow.
Was Golden Knight just shit back then?
No, he never played this high before. He was just an IM kid. He was just some chump that
fair
used to
enough.
play for the Popes.
Hey, he used to play
And
for the
then-
Maryland Marlins, all right? With Cajun. With Cajun.
With Cajun.
Season 2, baby.
And then he just had a breakout season. Reno gave him a tryout and gave him the nod, and it worked out. And then we also had like the Brooklyn Bandits, which Dave I think was the GM of, and he just let Cajun run that team, which caused another spark of strife where some of the teams A, B, doesn't matter which team it was just run by the first round draft pick guy because he knew the most slap shot, and then it became babysitting, and that was an issue. Which is the main reason draft ended up dying, is most of the like actual pros, like the S tier pros, just felt like they were at daycare and they didn't want to do it anymore. I'm like, all right, we'll go back to pre-made for a couple seasons, see how people feel. And then a couple seasons comes, couple seasons go. Like there's 3 advocates in pro that want to go back to draft, and I'm like, why not? The same 6 people win every season. Why don't we want to go back to draft? Well, I just don't want to. And I don't know, man.
You know, I think now would be the perfect time to go back to draft. To be like, there's so many shitters in pro.
There are a couple, yeah.
There are so many shitters in pro. And I say this with all the love in my heart. But anyone on a team from the Beverly Hill Bobos to below, looking at the standings, is shit at the game. Like they're all kind of the same.
Yeah, it's better than it normally is though, because normally we just have like it's the Lightning and then the team that might beat the Lightning. But it feels like we got a top 4
We've got
rotation
3.
going.
I think it's 3. But I don't know if you remember, but remember we talked about the Elite Four?
Yeah.
And then we also had the idea of have Elite Four and draft. And so if the pros wanted to stay with their pre-made teams, they could do that. Like the best of the best, obviously. And then if they didn't want to do that, they could also do draft, but they could also only do draft or only do the Elite Four as well. And I
It's
feel
a
like
lot of words.
yeah, a lot of words.
It's
And
kind
I
of
feel like, but it was a good idea in my opinion. That like,
but then you're taking away 12 of the best players are like out from draft, and then draft is just a bunch of like barely challenger teams running around.
yeah. Well,
I mean,
sorry, go for it.
if we did the Elite Four this season, we just take all of the rosters from the Lightning, the Bald Boys, the Yetis, the Champagne, get them out of pro, move up the next 4 best challenger teams. I think new pro division, way more rounded.
Rounded,
The
but
bottom-
terrible to watch.
It would be a slugfest of like
Rounded, but
to the
shit.
podcast
But
too much.
I don't think
Yeah.
the top of that, like the 5th of pro, is 10-0ing anybody, though. In my opinion, even
No.
the lowest of Chow.
No, probably not, but
Yeah.
So like it would be more closer.
it would be more even competition throughout the season because that's 8 more games for the rest of pro to play against a closer skill set.
Yeah. Exactly.
And then the top 4, the format I had for the Elite was everybody plays everybody 3 times, and then we do a ladder. So 4th would play 3rd place, winner moves on to play 2nd place, winner of that moves on to the championship where 1st place got a double bye.
Yeah.
And that'd be kind of neat.
Yeah, that sounds like a cool idea.
And then somebody, I don't remember who I was talking to, it might have been Trid. We were talking about we could even extend that farther, but we would have to extend the season by a long shot if we wanted to. Champion of Pro gets a 5th spot in the Elite bracket, because that means Pro has to play their 18 game regular season, run through their entire bracket, and then the winner of that goes up to play the 5v4, win, go on to play the 4, win, go on to play the 3, win, go on to play the 2nd, win, go on to play the 1st, and that's a long season.
That
Oh,
plus
yeah.
with how awful the pros are at scheduling, that would take so long. Just imagine all of that and then give it an extra week for each matchup because no one could get the game played on time.
We would have to move over to like set schedules to like get that to work, and we would have to give out forfeits.
Yeah.
Like if this was
54
season
don't
2, I
play,
think that
then-
works out. But like
Oh,
nobody's.
people were so dedicated back then to like.
We had a 20-team IM division.
Yeah.
2 conferences of 10 teams. You're playing 28 games in 6 weeks. People are about it. We didn't have a single disband that season.
Yeah, no, passion is gone.
I think
Passion
it's
is
just the
gone.
game's getting old. We just got to be ready
That-
for it.
Yeah.
I just think it's like, I don't know. I think there's a lot of people won't admit it, and people love to rag on me for it. But like, why would I want to go to pro?
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm hard stuck and open, baby.
There's no reason for me to ever try to go to pro, really. Like,
Like unless you're with what Yager and Milk again, what's the point?
yeah, I
We're
mean,
just gonna get bodied every single time.
and there's nobody in Chal right now that I would go, they would succeed in pro. There's not a single person I can think of off the top of my head.
Wait, you don't
Yeah.
think Dave can do it?
No.
No. No.
Oh,
I
he's
mean,
been up there before. He knows what it's like.
No. Yeah, he was up there in the plumber era with me. Like,
No, yeah.
yeah. But I'm looking through the rosters. I'm like, surely surely I'm just lying for content here. Like, surely there's one person I think could
That
Could play
hasn't
in
been pro
pro.
before that could play in pro, and there's just
And I'm looking, and there's not a single fucker here.
I mean, between Eastern Voltage and the Dog Dads, I think their record stays
Voltage?
the same.
like
you
the
swap the
voltage that
teams.
won Chal.
Yeah, the 1-7 Voltage.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't think the Dog Dads are winning a game. Sorry,
I think they could beat Noah's team on
zero
a
chance.
good day.
They have Tweak. What?
Nah,
Tweak is 1v3
Yeah.
them.
They could score on Meow.
Tweak is 1v3 in Kavorka, Pissy Yankee, and whoever the hell they have as their third. I think
You don't
it's
think the Volts
uh,
drink before every game? You don't think they just have an off day?
They
Like,
looked-
this is barely even a pro team. They're barely even playing Challenger. We could beat them.
They looked
Get plastered.
they looked good. I don't know why Ninth wasn't playing.
Yeah.
If Noah's ass was on the bench, then they could have beaten the Yetis. I believe that wholeheartedly.
I think Ninth cares more.
Tweak and Joe were playing. I casted this game, so the VOD's available. But Tweak and Joe were playing great, and Noah was like a fucking sack of cement bricks on their team. He was just
You wanna
dragging them
guess
down.
why? Because he was 19 beers deep into the night. He was just seeing shapes in front of him.
Yeah, probably. Probably.
Gotta
Is
get
that,
3 slap shots somehow.
I've been drunk for the last 2 casts I did on Slapshot. It makes it so much better. I was 3 beers deep for both of them. That crash out, I was 3 beers in, but it was still a warranted fucking crash out. Well, Eggs, you're in pro. What do you think, buddy? You've been quiet.
I mean, it's not really gonna change for now. It was nice seeing the Magic come up and beat both Lightning and I guess Stars, Bends, whatever they were last season.
Yeah.
And they kind of broke up, so we'll see. I do think it's still like a solid 3 to 4 teams, which is better than the old days of Vice versus Lightning every season.
Hey, Orcas beat the
Yeah.
Vice, alright, back in the day. I don't know.
Back when they mattered.
Back when they mattered. It just feels like there used to be, even like, I don't know. I mean, I've been gone so long, but even as like you said, that one team came up was I don't know the Muffins or the Magic. You said like was that last season or like a few seasons ago?
That was last
Last
season.
season.
Last season. So like, I don't know. There's just no hope for that anymore, in my opinion. There's just no hope for that. There's no one good enough. I mean, even watching like IM talent, which I do a lot, is like casting. It's like there's not a single person in IM that I'm like, oh, they could be the next big thing.
Teddy Bluger,
True.
the goat.
True.
Yeah.
He's
potentially.
gonna outdo Panarin one day. It's
But-
just gonna take a while.
Can
Mr. Stand Up for
anyone,
himself.
even in chat, like Can anybody fucking name a single player that they would say is like the next good pro?
I really don't want to get clipped, but I'm gonna say it anyway. I feel like Oblivion's the next Rocky Bow.
The next Rocky.
Did
Bow.
Rocky do anything though?
Does that mean anything to anybody?
Did
I don't
Rocky
think
ever do anything
Rock-
though?
I mean, he was just a solid 3. Like he could, because when you watch Oblivion, you can see the mechanics, but
Yeah.
there's not a thought between his
Oh my
eyes when he
God.
moves the
Don't
puck.
get me started, man.
He's
I
got
mean,
the
also-
potential to be like
Yeah.
a top 8 3 maybe, but he's gotta get that hockey IQ, which is the hardest part, I think.
Yeah. I mean, also, I think getting coached by Chaos probably helps a bit.
True.
Yeah, literally new to the game, and you have Chaos teaching you. Some people would dream for that.
I wonder, do you think that is why Blue and Kylar did so well?
What? Did they have a teacher? What do you mean?
Yeah,
Who coached them?
Kyler and Rodeo to like teach them like from their second season onward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
I
weren't
feel
really
like-
good at the game off the bat, but like
Yeah. Like that you can't in my opinion you can't teach like skill. Like
yeah,
it's what you have, right? It's your own muscle memory, and whatever you have, like you start with, you have the skill set, and sure it gets better, but and people could tell you what to do and how to do it, but it's up to you on how much work you put into it. But you can give people, you can tell people like what to do, and I feel like having a coach telling you what to do would be a very big help.
yeah. Like I had one season where I had like T like on my bench, like just in my
Yeah.
ear. And that was super helpful. Like with like D-Bon's whole crew, they all just started as like some scrubs in IM. But then they had like Crusade helping them. And then they just stuck around in pro for like an eon.
Yeah, I feel like having a coach makes lives a lot easier for sure. The hard part is there's just no one who would willingly want to coach.
Yeah, it does take a lot of time
Yeah.
and patience, and it
Especially-
is slapshot.
Yeah, that plus especially if it's a new players, like you have to teach everything from scratch and just
Yeah.
drilling it into their brain.
I think it's just an issue when people get good mechanics, they get a massive ego. Like
Yeah,
we
ego.
throw the word ego around in the Slapshot community a lot, but like it's true. People will not like. Well, I technically GM him, so I whatever. Fuck you. He's still like talk. He's still talking shit to me in fucking games. Cause Jeru, we were like, I don't know, we were in a game and we were talking about draft, and Jeru like fell pretty far in the draft. And he was, oh, I don't know why I fell so far or some shit. And I was like, yeah, because you have a fat fucking ego and you don't pass when you should.
A little bit.
And, you know, I mean, I didn't word it that meanly. I was like, I didn't draft you because you have an ego. I'm pretty sure is what I said, because I was one of the GMs in Eggs, or I captain in Eggs draft tourney. I looked at the sheet and I was like, oh, Jeru, I ended up drafting Oblivion, funnily enough, how this all works out, because he also has an ego, but I was like, Oblivion looks like it'd be fun to play with. And I was like, I didn't draft you because you have an ego, and you don't pass. And he's like, well, I don't have an ego. I know how to play the game. And he's been typing in chat to me every single time that I see him in Pugs. And of course, he's normally teamed with MVM, which, holy, me and MVM go way back on that regard.
Right.
But, like, it's the same shit, and he's still typing at me about it. He still types to me about how I said he had an ego. There's a reason he's on a 2-in-fucking-10 pro team. And that's it. Like, you're not going to get better at the game. You're not going to learn. It's because you, like, get actual kind of advice from, not that I'm a good player, but I've been around the fucking block. I guarantee I have more game IQ than most people in the game that aren't on the top 4. I would say I have a higher IQ than them. And you'll just sit there and you go, oh, but you said I have an ego and you're bad at the game. You didn't sit in practice for 1,000 hours learning how to do this cutback trick. I shouldn't listen to you. I'm more skilled than you. And that is 90% of the fucking rebound community. And that's why people don't get better. And I think that's why we're in the situation we're in. Because when people do get that skill, they lobotomize themselves and refuse to listen to anyone that's not a goat.
You gotta respect that hierarchy, though.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess so.
Gotta go through the trenches to get on top of the mountain, man.
Do you though?
Can't give anyone a free ride.
Don't
There
half
is no
these
free
people just
knowledge.
jump to pro anyway because they sit
Yeah,
there
most of them
and
do.
yeah. I mean, yeah. Jerry literally jumped to pro from like the minor leagues 2 years ago, and now he's pro.
Yeah, Echo kind of did the same thing back in the early day.
Yeah,
Because
I
he
feel
found
like he kind
himself
of came
on.
in there.
Was he on the cheese roster?
Something like that.
I can't remember. He was.
Remember,
He
he
was
was
a sub
around in the
somewhere.
seasons I was playing in Chow and kind of popped up.
Yeah.
He was good back then. But I don't know. It just seems like, and that's my concern, is like nobody wants to really get better. And I think that the game is, I think because the pro scene is so brutal, it makes people like me, I wouldn't want to play pro. Well, it was like, well, okay, Henry, I don't know what the fuck, he has no right to speak, but didn't he disband his team because he wanted to be Chow?
Yeah, I
Henry,
mean,
Eli.
it's Beverly Hills. They just
Yeah.
built a new roster and they're keeping it going. Respect the bombs and them. Yeah, I don't why I'm having flashbacks. I was rereading some of the archive of SPO. And we had this same conversation back in the early days where it was the clappers and the vice, like nobody wants to play because they have no chance to win. We should do draft. It's like season 3, it's 2021. And there was like a handful of guys that are like, I think it's a commitment issue. I think if you just play the game enough and you play against good enough opponents and you keep pushing yourself, eventually you can beat the clappers. They're super beatable. And you want to know what group of guys was saying that? The Lightning.
Yeah.
And nobody else has put in that amount of time and effort. It's them.
Yeah.
Who was on the Clappers and Vice?
This is Panarin, like Meat Sale. Dream was there for a long time.
Tyrant.
Yeah, Tyrant K was there for a bit.
Mace.
Oceloth, maybe? No, Mace. Mace
Oceloth,
wasn't.
And they had rodeo too.
Rodeo. Yeah.
Yeah, Rodeo like season 4-ish. He had Rodeo.
Did I make one of them crash out and leave?
That might have been the Penguins. They were more known to do that.
Maybe.
And I think season 3 was whenever the transition started to like Panarin just didn't want to play anymore.
Yeah.
And so like he gave the team to T. And then season 4,
Well,
the
Bombs is
rebrand
in
over to
here.
the
He
play.
was around all that. Bombs,
Yeah.
thank you for the follow, by the way. Former GOAT. He's actually playing well. Bombs is probably the best example of someone coming back and actually not playing like shit. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I think you're right a little bit. We've had this whole like doomer, like if the league doesn't go to draft, it's dead conversation. We've been having that shit. Swear to God, every time I come back to the league, it's that shit.
It's only been
but
slap
it's,
one.
Yeah,
we're
it's
approaching 6 years. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. It's the people's solution to getting not getting destroyed by the top 4 every game.
Yeah.
This
And it is a solution.
Yeah, they make it draft so we split them up and then we could attempt to make it fair teams. But then eventually whoever gets like the first pick per se, they're just gonna build a super team again and then that team will be dominating the whole time anyways.
Now, you see, I thought that whenever we were in draft league, because me and Blade sat at the whiteboard for probably, I would wager 90 days on and off,
Dang.
drawing up what our draft format was. And that was like the main bullet. Outside of like picking GMs and dealing with that and micromanaging and trades and whatever, that was like, how do we make draft fair? And I think with Snake it fixed a lot of it because if you
Yeah.
get first overall pick, now you have to wait until 16 to like get your
Yeah.
next guy. And by then you don't have prominent ones, you don't have prominent threes. You got Dave. A prominent 2 kinda in a way, sorta, but he doesn't really play 2.
Yeah.
At pick
D-
16, you got utility to work with.
Yeah. Do you remember who went first overall in the 2 drafts or however many drafts we had?
I'd have to pull it up. I can't pull it up.
Yeah, I'm looking at the SPL. I mean, this seems like one of the most balanced seasons we've ever had in Pro.
What, right now or back in the day?
The draft. The draft
Oh,
seasons.
gotcha.
I'm looking at the draft seasons. I mean, like, the Neapolitans sucked ass. I don't know who. Why is that the actual Neapolitans?
I wanted to lead into that. I don't know how we got off the topic. The second season, the first season, everyone was talking about how would any of these draft teams match up against a real pro team? And I'm like, this is perfect. I can give one of the Neapolitan boys a GM spot. And then we can have the most aggressively okay pro team to ever exist be the
And then they
measuring
went 1 and 13.
They went 1 and 13. It was immaculate because they were only going to pick their homies. They were only going to play their starting 3 as they would a normal SPL season, and it was going to be perfect. And then they got stomped and their teeth kicked in, and I'm like, I was right, and I was so happy that I was right. So season 1, the draft order went Cajun, Zesh, Yager, Meow.
Wow, so they didn't work that way because Cajun went 2 in fucking 12 on his team.
Yeah, his team was
the Bandits.
I think that season. Yeah, it would have had to been Dave.
Wait, did you just say Meow went 4th?
Meow went 4th.
What
that
the
was
fuck? Oh, well, that was probably the Neapolitans. Yeah, because they only draft their
their friends.
Yeah,
bruh.
yeah. That was the. Let's
I think
see
that was part of the.
Okay, yeah.
I crashed out at that. That was part of my crash out. Was that
round 2 Noah, round 3 Hero. But like Cajun, Zesh, Yager, Milk, Blue, Panarin, Hex was round 1.
But like even
so,
there were no insane teams. It's relatively balanced.
The next
who
time
won that
Cajun
season?
got a pick, it's the Stars, no? With
the Lightning,
England,
who were only 8 and 5.
The Lightning won that.
Bangled, Couture, Yager, Laugh Track.
Top elite. Yeah. There was one team we had. I don't remember if it. No, I would have had it in season 2. Season 2, we had a whole trade debacle, and I ended up I was like an interim general manager or head of hockey operations for a team for like 3 days because they were just ready to explode internally. And I like orchestrated a 9-piece trade that would save like 3 organizations from like total annihilation. And then Eli said, "You know what? I'll come back."
Yeah, that sounds like an Eli thing to fucking do.
Yeah, I feel like so with Cajun being the first overall draft pick, the next time his team came around to pick, his selections were like Bolte, Crusade, Chef, Laugh Track, Chris LOL, Grady, and Rest.
Oh boy, Chris LOL.
Yeah, I mean Laugh Track's the only human being there.
Yeah. And he picked Bolte.
Okay.
I don't know, man.
Well, and that's what happens when you got shit
That's
GMs.
When, you don't have any idea of who.
No idea what you're talking about.
And then he picked Crusade. Like, you get back-to-back picks.
And he didn't pick Laugh Track. Yeah, that's exactly why the draft. I don't know. Who would be the draft GMs right now? Who knows enough?
Me. I would be one for sure.
I don't know. I mean,
I really want to do it. I really want a GM. I could build the most incredible Slapshot team to ever.
All right, so the 4 of us, we take over the league. We make draft happen. I mean, to be fair, the 4 of us probably have some of the most SPL knowledge, hands down.
Yeah.
The thing is, like, if I drafted people, would they then turn around and bitch and not play for me?
Exactly.
That's what you got to think about as a GM. You
That's-
got to think about cohesion.
Like the pros, like some pros just hate me. It's like, well, if I draft them, will they even show up? Or are they just like, are they just gonna immediately request a trade? It's like,
That's why you got to draft like Bay and Giroux and stick them with like I can't think of like a third person that like just a Tavik that
Oh,
aggressively
hell no.
hates everybody.
my conscience would never let me draft Tavik.
Skizz, were you on the Twin City Toxin?
For 10 minutes, yeah. Yeah.
That's the team. That's the line. That's the mentality.
What season was that? Was that
That's
season
like 7.
5?
I don't even
10 minutes? What do you mean for 10 minutes? You got
for
dropped?
10 minutes.
No, I left.
Yeah, for a
Mid-game?
really good reason.
Ugh. Yeah, I did. What was the reason? I don't remember what the reason was, but I had a reason. that was
Reno pieced that orchestra together.
Reno was the shit. Did they rebrand to the Orcas? Is that why I see 2-0-12? Oh, well, okay. There was a time I got snaked from the Orcas.
No, the lineup was like Cherries, Tyler EXE might have been the reason you left.
I'm not
Just Tyler was there.
I can't find this team anywhere. I just see 2 Orcas teams that demoted out of Chow, and I wasn't on any of
It
them.
was fall 2021 was the only season they were around in Chow. It was QZ and Cherries
Oh, I see.
was the
this.
starting lineup.
Well, I
Tyler was
dipped
like
immediately.
I think it was the first week. I don't even think you played it. You weren't
'Cause
even there for like
I
the
dipped
first
to the
game you played.
Typhoons. Yeah.
Yeah,
And then put up the best season of my life.
Was
that was a
in
good
pro?
season.
No, it was Chow. And then it was
Oh.
pro. And then I went into pro the next season after that in season 5, and I scored, I think, 22 goals in 2 games, and we lost both
Yeah.
of those games, and then I left. And I was
Yeah,
like,
reasonable.
surely I put up 22 goals in pro in 2 games. Someone will pick me up, and then no one picked me up.
Yeah, you kind of had that like air about you though.
Yeah, well, I still had the like people thought that I was actually like a giant piece of shit.
Even though you're like second most casted games in SPL history at that point.
Yeah, even though I
They
was
just wouldn't
like,
turn the broadcast on.
yeah. So no one wanted to pick me up, and then I joined the Orbit, and then promoted them to pro again.
That was a good
Or-
roster.
or
I like
we
everybody on the Orbit.
lost. We ended up losing to the Noobs, I think, in the finals. Yeah, we got
That
blown out by
feels
the
right.
Noobs in the finals because they played the way they played.
They just suffocate you, put a pillow over your face, nightmare, nightmare.
Yeah. And that was a roster with X, Night Sector, and Brutal. So that was really just
Yeah.
like, and it was
was
me,
a good
Bolty,
game.
and Seaman on the Ottawa Orbit. So we didn't really have a 3. And I was still the best player on that team at the time.
Yeah, if Snowman stuck around, that would have been a good roster.
Oh yeah, Snowman who left us. He was
Yeah.
a 3, and then we had no 3 going into like playoffs.
It was going into week 3, dude. It was a long. He would just kind of show up sometimes, and then he would just go like MIA for a week and a half.
Yeah.
So I remember that season vividly because I was in every ticket talking to everybody.
Yeah. And then I just kind of lost hope in SPL at that point because I figured,
Yeah.
well, everyone like actually hates me. The bit is like not a bit anymore.
Yeah, the bit is just your entire reputation.
Yeah.
And nobody can ever change that.
And no one wants to like see past it even for a little bit. And then people started just getting like actually genuinely nasty, and I think that's about when I started getting doxxed. Like for
Yeah, you
real.
got doxxed like 4 times in like 3 days.
Yeah, and I think that was around that time too. Because
Yeah.
by then I was just like crashing out. Because people were genuinely just like being pieces of shit. And then I started getting doxxed. And then the Mobsters draft tourney came around.
Yeah.
And then I think that's when the Kush Mama clip came out.
Yep.
Because at that point I was just like, all right, I'm going to lean into this bit just entirely.
I remember us having that conversation before the game that you said the clip in. Because you said to me, like, who the hell is Kush Mama? And I'm like, oh, it's just, oh no, I think he was going by Move Look at the time. But like, he's the log standing like Orlando Otter. He's with the boys. And I explained that to you. He's like, Well, that doesn't like tell me who he is.
Yeah.
And I think that's the moment it sparked in your little mind palace, like, oh, this would be a great bit.
So yeah, pretty much. And then the Kushma. It's funny that eggs. We'll talk about current day for a little bit before eggs has to tap out and talk about the future. But just last like little on that. What was I just gonna say? Oh, it was funny seeing people when that and the short passes clip came out in lobby. Like I literally brought it up. I was like, "Hey, does anyone have the Kush and the short passes clip? Like, throw it in here. I need it for something." And I was gonna make that the podcast intro, but then I couldn't find the MP4. So if you have the MP4, if anyone does, let me know, and I'll make it a podcast intro. But people thought that it was like genuine again. Like that whole conversation reoccurred where people thought that like I was genuinely a piece of shit and the Kush, like I was ashamed. People thought I was ashamed of the Kush Mama clip, and people were like, "Oh my god, do you really sound like that? Are you actually ashamed? Like you should be ashamed of yourself for the Kush Mama clip." I'm like, all right, well, Jesus Christ, here we go again. It's like fucking 4 years old now. And then the short passes clip, people were also like, "Oh my god, you're such a piece of shit. Like, is that what you're like in a call?" I'm like, Jesus Christ, it's been 4 years. No one knows how Resp used to act back then when he was doing blow in our calls when I was like a 15-year-old kid.
Yeah.
And like being a piece of shit to us. But anyway.
Yeah, that's a good time, man.
Yeah.
Some good times.
All right. Eggs, do you have anything specific you want to bring up about current day? Do you want to talk about the looming threat of Strikers Club? Really. Is that what you're getting at? Or what do you mean by like current day or future holds? Like,
I don't know. Darth, do we think there's any like upcoming changes to the league, or we're sticking with this?
We did. Let me pull up my notepad.
Because I know we had the draft top. There was like 5% chance. We had Elite Four, but
I think Elite Four is the most likely thing to have happened. Just because it's the easiest, and it really wouldn't cost us anything to just set that up and let's see how it plays out. To bring draft back is a little bit more time consuming, because we have a few glaring holes to try to fix, like trades need addressed. How do we regulate that? I don't have an answer for that one. Like, that's the only thing I don't have an idea we could try. Because we've tried letting the GMs dictate it themselves. Like, if 3 people veto the trade, it just doesn't go through. But then GMs have to be like active in watching for that to be able to veto it within a day or two. And then trades become, well, now we have to try to get an acquisition for tonight's game, but it's going to take 2 days for the council of minds, the meeting of the minds, to like figure out if it's okay. So we transitioned from that to me and Blades look at everything and just give it a stamp of red or green, whether it goes through or not. And that worked out pretty good. But everybody's trade offers was essentially, I'll give you Bolty and Crusade. You give me Yager.
yeah.
And people agreed with that.
Oh my God.
There were GMs that thought that was an equal trade. And it blew my mind. I had to say, no, you can't do that.
That's also just that it all kind of boils down to uneducated GMs.
Yeah, 100%. That's my main problem. If we can get 8 really knowledgeable players that don't want to play the game, they cannot play a single SPL game in that division.
Yeah.
What do you mean they can't play? GMs can't play?
No.
GMs can't not play in the system to make it fair.
Yeah, because then you just have fucking pro GMs or whatever. Like it's the same as like Egg 6's tournament where fucking Chaos was a GM or whatever. It's like then that team wins.
Say we could do that. However, if you're gonna be the owner of the franchise, you are the first round draft pick. You get skipped.
Yeah,
that's how that's fair.
There's more like friend circle, and good players aren't gonna draft other good players that they don't want to play with, kind of thing.
I mean, I think it fixes itself. Like Yager's gonna get last round draft pick, and it's not gonna be Milk because Milk's already gonna be picked, and it's not gonna be Cajun because Cajun should already be picked by the time it rolls around to his second round draft pick.
Someone or text or something like that.
Because if you're gonna be a pro and own a franchise in this make believe system, you're not getting picks until like 9 to 14.
Yeah.
And by then, you have like Bolty
By
and
then you're drafting
I am
Skiz.
Forehead, and you're drafting Skiz or Grady or Meekers. But Meekers is better than he was, and he was a 4th round pick back when we ran draft.
I mean, I can't believe he even made it. Anyway, yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I don't
so
think-
draft is a maybe. Elite Four is a higher likely maybe. I don't know. It
Yeah.
really comes down to like what. I don't know. We've been saying this. It's either we just keep going with the status quo, just like it's fine. It's what it is.
It's aggressively not bad, and
It's
that's
aggressively
not good,
not bad.
but it's not disappointing.
It's hard as fuck to cast. Jesus Christ! Like I'm trying to be a goddamn consistent caster, and holy shit, I have to get hammered to watch some of these fucking games.
Yeah, I think Elite Division would be best for the ecosystem, but I would have to talk to the people that would be playing in that
Yeah.
ecosystem.
Pretty sure
Yeah.
some
What they
of
want.
those they said they wouldn't want to, but some
Yeah,
they
but-
contradict themselves by saying they don't want to play against the guys who don't belong in Pro 2. So like
They say that
Yeah,
all the time, but the truth is they really just want to pad their egos by shitting on the voltage like 20 to 10 or like 20 to 0. They just want to sit there. Like Trid doesn't actually want to play against good players. I can guarantee you that. He does not want to play against good players. Trid does not like the games where he gets beat by the fucking Yetis or whatever. He wants to sit there and shit down the throats of the voltage and the muffins and the bobos and pad his ego. So that's the problem with the players' choices. It's like, I think at the end of the day, if you ask them about the Elite Four, most of them are going to say, nah, I don't want to do that. But if you make that their like option and that's where the prestige is, then they'll be like, well, I can't. My ego needs to be in the best division and the best team. I got to play in the top team.
Gotta win some pucks for my infinite
I'm
money.
going to win my pucks and get another title, and then they'll go to the Elite Eight. I think that's what it's going to be. I think at the end of the day, like, admins got to, yes, take feedback, but also, like, at the end of the day, you got to tell them to go fuck themselves if you do want, if that's what you want. If that's what the direction of the league, like, the people that actually know about how the league is run have the opinion that that's the direction it should go. I think it's kind of like just pulling the trigger. But maybe that's a hot take.
I might do it for winter. I might wait to roll it around, because right now, the longest standing complaints from our pro division, our top players are regular season means nothing. It's too long anyways. We have to play challenger teams.
yeah.
This fixes all of that.
But yeah, that's what I was saying. Like they contradict themselves. Like they said, no, we only want 8 teams because like the bottom 4/6 can't really keep up with us anyways. But we also don't want to go against the same top 3 teams over and over. It gets
Yeah.
in quotation marks boring. So like you can't have both.
Yeah, you
So
can.
you gotta pick.
Just make it shorter season. Auger off season. They can do whatever they want for like 9 weeks while the rest of the divisions play out.
I mean, I guess that would work for them. They don't like to play the game anyways.
Because like when you're at the pro division, when you're at like Milk's level of Slapshot,
Yeah.
which very few people have ever been to, you're ready to stop playing. I would say. I assume you're like battling burnout on almost a weekly basis, and you only play
Sure.
SPL games now. So shorter season, like 3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks of regular season, 3 weeks of playoffs, and then it's over, would make
Yeah.
it more special.
For sure.
And then you
Well,
can do whatever you
even
want.
like
in the
3 weeks
offseason.
of season, right? You only go if there's 4 teams, you go against each of them once per week,
Yeah.
and then playoffs with the 4v3, 3v2, something like that.
And then the ladder goes up, like South Korean baseball.
How much South
Yeah.
Korean baseball do you watch?
Hey, they got some cool formats, all right? That's the first time I've ever seen like a country's major league sport not just do single elimination for their playoff. I just turned it on randomly one day, and I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. I'm gonna yoink that idea.
That's going in the
That's-
notes.
That's going in the
we're
idea
gonna
bucket.
we're gonna talk a little bit about the website in a second, but someone in the chat is asking when the new ranked season's coming out. Darth has known developer of the game.
Yeah, I work on it every day.
Yeah, when's that programming coming in?
We're projected sometime in October.
Okay.
Review
Is that
Prime
real?
sucks.
Is that actually real?
We'll see.
Okay, fair enough. Bombs, thank you for the follow and the sub. I appreciate it, buddy. Sir Ellie, thank you for the follow. Shout out chat. I don't use Twitch. Yeah, neither do I. I always go on I think I have my fucking Amazon link to another account, and then I sub to myself, so I get my $2 back from Amazon. Let's talk a little bit about the website. Still not working
yeah.
for Chow.
Oh yeah, it's not going to be updated for a while, man.
That's okay. I need to see my stats much cooler, man. I'm tired of Libra. Okay.
I might just patch it because right now I have to go through 97 roster transactions and put them in manually and then add the stats. So I'm not going to be doing that. I might just patch it to be like, yeah, whoever's in the logs, just trust it. They're on the roster now, and then just tell it to like update all the stats. I think that's the easiest.
Yeah, that
solution
probably
at this
seems
point.
like that. It might have minor issues on occasion, but nothing that can't be rectified then manually is still less than what you have to do.
Yeah. But like going forward, I think the only things that are left to like fully switch over to this is we need a way, or I guess I need to build a way to assign forfeit wins, handle disbands, and get all of the tools to work without you being on my physical computer. Because that last one is a
that's
whole
big
hurdle.
That seems like a big problem point.
And I need to not make GitHub like a needed knowledge to be able to like work for SPL, because GitHub's kind of confusing if you've never used it before.
Or you're just
And-
lazy like me. I haven't even set up the fucking parser shit.
Oh yeah, that's because I haven't
raw
updated the parser
casting
yet.
every goddamn game.
That's totally fine.
Yeah. And to be fair, with the quality of games, I really have no desire to like work on my casts. Like they've been too just terrible for me to like care about setting up my like caster stuff and making it look nice. Like unless I'm casting finals or some shit. Like I don't care. I really don't care. People should be happy I'm casting their games anyway.
There's been a few IM level games where I'm like kind of invested in it. But
yeah,
like I've watched
been...
so much Slapshot. Every game just kind of looks the same. Chow up.
Yeah.
It's the same.
It gets repetitive.
Yeah.
IM has been fun. Like there have been some good IM games. I think like Clever's team and someone else was having like a battle, and like that's fun because it's like innocent Slapshot. I don't know how else to describe it. It's like
it's primal. There's just the desire to win, and they don't care how they do it. They haven't figured it out to science yet.
Yeah, and yet they still like have enough like. They haven't figured out that dump and chase is the way to do that in IM, and they're like trying to pass. They're like trying. Yeah, they're like, oh, we gotta go on the offensive rush and find an outlet pass. It's not just, well, if I send it down to my team who's sitting there jerking off in the goddamn behind the other team's net, then he'll score, and then we'll win IM.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's why I like the lower divisions. It's a battle of who wants to win more, but at the same time, who doesn't want to win less, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Or did I say? I don't think I said that right. I think I had a stroke in the middle of that one. Does anyone else smell toast?
I got the. What talking about Slapshot for 90 minutes does to Darth?
I could definitely smell smoke. Canada over here.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
That's a pen in my hand, dude.
Yeah, that's not the wildfires. That's Darth cooking.
Yup, I've just been writing it down on the paper.
Darth is now instituting a mandatory draft for next season, and that's he's cooking.
But not like the war draft. I don't want people to get confused.
God, if I went to Pro Division, it would be like the war. I would feel about the same as getting sent off to Vietnam.
I really want to set up the player pool and build a little calculator to see how draft would calc out, because I feel like there's a strong possibility you and Crusade end up together. And I think that would be hilarious.
You think a pro team drafts me? It depends on their GM. Is it 8 or 10 teams?
It's going to be, I think 8's a strong number, because finding 8 GMs is totally possible. It's not improbable.
I Definitely.
But that's a major and a minor league.
Yeah, it depends how many rounds there are. Skiz would probably go like mid draft, I think.
4 or 5.
I think there's 48 players in a draft. I think
Gotcha.
Skiz would fit into that.
Like
Yeah, I think
30 to
he'd be
40
that
range.
Yeah.
Because our current pro division is 40. No, it's 30. Starting 3 only count. It's 30.
But I feel
That's
like
18 beyond.
Yeah, but I feel like some subs would be picked before any chat
Oh,
players.
totally. But if we start with like the 30 pro starters and just say, yeah, they get a spot, now we have 18 more spots to fill beyond that scope.
Yeah.
I think Crusade, Skiz, probably. I would assume all the dog dads get picked
Man.
somewhere.
Steeman.
Yeah.
Except Bread.
Who else?
Bread does not
Maybe
get
not
picked
Bread.
somewhere. Bread does not get picked somewhere. He's on the dog
No.
cats.
I think Walster gets picked up 7th
Kavorka is
round.
not. No.
Oh my god, Walster, yikes. Didn't they lose?
It's gonna be wherever Dave goes. Walster's now the 7th man.
Every game Walster's played,
maybe
they've lost.
Oblivion might get picked last.
Yeah, it's just like a
maybe.
shot in the dark. If he works out, he works out.
Problem is that, like, I don't know, people hate the way I play. I don't think I get drafted even. I would just want to be a GM. I'm like done. I don't know. Low key, like, and this is kind of like a topic that sort of leads into what we're talking about with the future, but like, I don't know. I would much rather play fucking Strikers Club in whatever shit ass league that's probably going to be mismanaged to start than anything else.
I'm just waiting for the phone call from Irv. Please help. You're our only hope. Because I told him if anything goes to shit, I'll be there to like help it. However, I really don't want it to be another job.
I would happily cast that game when that works.
Yeah.
Sir Ellie's asking me to cook a team up. Like, for myself, who would I want to team up with? I don't know. No one really.
Tank.
Yeah.
Saji.
Give me my lovers back. Give me my
I would love to see
Who's a
Saji
pro?
come back,
Like,
dude.
I don't know. Who doesn't have an ego? Joe. That's who Joe. Joe is like the only pro player. I think I might have said this last podcast. Joe is like the only good pro player that I would want to play with. Other than like reuniting with Cajun would be fun. But everyone else just like has too big of a ego and isn't fun
Is
to play
Joe
with.
and Cajun? What a team!
Oh my god! I mean, that's low key. Like that. Those are those are the teams that draft should be cooking up right there.
Yeah.
Like that is like a realistic draft team with 8 teams. I'm not gonna lie.
You don't vibe with Chaos?
He's never really talked. We
I've never really talked to him.
Interesting.
Also, isn't Chaos a known dodger, bro? He just never shows up to games.
Yeah, it's fair.
I mean, he's played all of them this season. He's got 80 points, 60 goals. Chaos, I don't think compliments me. I don't think Chaos passes enough. I'm looking at his stat line. He's got 60 goals and 20 assists. This guy does not pass the puck.
That's because he's playing 1 or 2, and also Tweak's not on his team anymore.
Oh, he's playing 2.
Yeah, like he's known as like one of the best 3s in the game, and now he doesn't want to play 3. So now he's not passing; he's just shooting.
I mean, that's what Milk went through.
Has Milk ever played 3?
Milk used to play 3 back in his like early career.
Yeah, early times, like
With
very early
Syracuse.
times.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
But like that's exactly like the team that like should be coming out of draft. Is the thing. Like those are the teams you need to happen. Like Cajun's really solid. Joe is like middle solid, upper middle solid, and then I'm like
Just give him
lower
square.
but solid enough to be on that team. Like I fit into that team, and I think that's something that gets ignored. And we saw with the last draft is like player fit just kind of gets completely ignored. People are just like, oh well, Crusade might have a little more mechanics than Skiz, but Crusade can't play shit other than like a brain dead one who just runs at the puck and tries to rap apparently terribly lately. Meanwhile, I don't have individual skill, but I'm always in the right spot and I can put it on net most of the time. Like people don't draft on those conditions. They draft on what they perceive as skill.
Yeah. Like I can play every day with Pino. I could put up a 20-goal season and I am with Pino. If I have to play with Eli, he's way better than Pino. However, I don't know if we win a game.
No, not at all. No, because Eli would just be like, I'm better than both of you. I'm going to do it all myself.
I have the puck on my stick and I'm going to push it forward. Who would have
Yeah.
thought
Yeah.
that was going to come
Yeah.
out of the bag?
Exactly.
I'm sorry, Eli. I was a little mean, but I meant every word of it.
Yeah, well, I'll send that clip to him. I'm shipping it.
He's going to show up to
It's
my
being-
house.
It's being exported as we speak. Yeah, no, but like if Strikers Club comes knocking, I'm done with. I'll do
quitting.
content for SB. I don't know. I mean, like I'm on the fence for next season. I'm gonna reach out to like some people that might be way better than me, or like I'm just gonna reach out to people that will be fun to play with, and see if I can get a
Part of the
chow
league.
going. We'll get the Orcas back. Orcas will come back under the name for a season, and then I'm probably pulling the plug because I'll be. I don't know. It's awkward because next season I'll be back in school, and like it's my last semester of college, so I'll be, and I already have like 18 trillion commitments. So
Yeah.
maybe I'll take a gap next season and then come back after that, if the league's alive. But
The league will
The
never
league's-
die.
the league
True.
will
It'll
never-
always be here.
it'll always be here.
Slapshot itself will implode prior to SPL. I think SPL will outlast the game.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't.
This is my war call, Urban.
I know you guys have a closer connection to Herb than I do, so you don't have to comment on this. Being Darth and Eggs, you guys don't have to comment on this. But I don't see a season past this upcoming one. I'm gonna be honest. I don't see anything past this upcoming one. I see the
For
game on
SPL?
life support. No, for Slapshot Rebound.
Oh, gotcha.
Nah. I don't know if this breaks my NDA or not, but I'm just gonna talk about it. They
You guys don't.
break up my content.
I want to say again, you guys don't have to put yourselves on blast for this, but I'll shut up now and let you say what you want to say.
They have. I know what I'm not allowed to say. If Irv ever heard this segment, he'd be sweating bullets. Like, do I have to actually ban Darth from the Odd Discord? They've been working they've been putting their soul into Strikers Club, and then a little bit of management to Slapshot because they had a deadline to get Strikers Club out. Now that the deadline's hit, I think we're gonna see a little bit of both. I think they're gonna split it up more 50-50.
Yeah, I feel like the Slapshot new season's coming out soon, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
And
October.
yeah, and also like we've also heard Irv say that Slapshot has a special spot in his heart, and he's always gonna try to keep that game alive. I don't know how he's gonna do that soon, but it's definitely
I think what I see happening is he's gonna bring on 2 more maybe 3D artists. And he's gonna divide because everybody works on everything right now in Oddshot. You work on Slapshot and you work on Strikers Club. I think he's gonna divide the work up a little bit.
Huh? I
Like,
thought
we
you
were-
already did that because in the
I think
Discord the other
that-
day, some people were saying that they didn't work on Slapshot. Maybe I'm
There are
wrong.
there are brand new people that were brought in
I guess it
specifically for
depends
Strikers.
I guess it depends how good Strikers goes, I guess. If he makes good money from it, then
Yeah.
maybe he'll have enough to hire some more people and make both games better.
Yeah.
Have enough people to split the work.
Yeah. It's just with how Slapshot works on the back end. It's hard to get somebody with that niche knowledge to work actually work on the game. I think only Irvion can work on the game because it's an old version of Unity that he's Frankensteined a better netcode into. And to know how that works, you got to actually sit down and understand it and digest it for a week or two, and then you might be able to add to it.
But does Slapshot need more back end work, really? I feel like we just need something to do.
I think
we
the
just need
next
more content, really. I don't know how you change up the game, to be honest.
the next big thing I think that should be on Irv's plate. I don't actually know where his priorities are at. Replay system would be really dope,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, always.
and that would require actually
That's
logging every single position at every single second. But if they do that, now we get shot maps in SPO. We can just have that for free.
Yeah.
And that I think content would be so much more.
Can you
If you
imagine free
ever
camming with your
Yeah.
montages? That'd be
Exactly.
Yeah. Replay
So many
codes
more
and
people
shit.
would.
games could be like casted or watched after the fact.
Yeah.
Like that would be nice. I just like wait till the next day and then I just cast like good games that I see, like tight games.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
There's no more time
Something like
crunch
that.
to it because
Yeah.
it's either live or it's not. And if it's not, well, we missed the mark.
See, and that would be something. I mean, I don't know a lot about development, but when considering they're both Unity games, wouldn't that be something that could then the tech from one it being implemented in Slapshot could then be applied at least in some capacity to Strikers, like the general
I think so.
back end stuff. I feel like it should. Obviously, you have to change it for soccer instead of hockey. But
I
like
think
you
it's
would,
just different objects, same info.
yeah, exactly. You think you build that for one game, and then you then morph it into the other one because Strikers Club doesn't even have replays right now on goals.
Oh, really?
There's no goal
Huh.
replays. Yeah,
Interesting.
at all.
Maybe they just didn't think about that.
Quite off-putting, honestly.
a
Coming from
little
Slap,
bit
like I keep,
in Rocket League.
yeah, I keep like
Rocket
zoning out after a goal. I'll like score a sick goal, and I'm like, oh, I can't wait to see like where was the guy? Where's the defender? And then it's just the kickoff, and I'm like, oh, all right, yeah, I forgot there's no fucking replay.
Does Puck have replay?
I think so.
I
haven't played Puck.
I think it's just first person.
Strikers is
replay.
in UE. Oh, Strikers is in Unreal.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
oh.
I didn't even know that.
I didn't know
have
that. I
not-
just kind of assumed it was a Unity game.
Huh.
Are you sure?
How did I don't know if I believe you.
That seems
But it
crazy
does
for
work.
Irv to just singly like learn a new engine.
Yeah, I mean he did it for Slapshot.
I don't know what happens
It
when I
went
launch
from-
the game. It should
Dude,
come up when I
you-
launch the game, right?
You 5 or 6 or 4.
It would have to be 5.
Hotshot Games.
Is 6 out yet? I know Rock Lee's going to 6.
6
but-
is out, but Strikers Club's been like a 2-year project now.
gotcha.
The audio visual font. No. I don't. It doesn't say in the game. Like when you boot up the game, it doesn't say Unity or Unreal. Which I feel like it
Maker's got
normally
the
does.
he's got the link for the Steam DB.
Oh. All right. Well then, I trust him. Then. All right. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, it is Unreal.
That's all right.
All right, so it might take a few extra
Yeah.
steps from
I muted myself by accident. Yeah. That's wow.
it might be more
9,000 in game
possible.
right now. Holy shit.
Wait, actually?
Yes.
Soccer's big, man.
That's true. That's very true. And people just like people who are looking for hockey games, people who look for soccer games, and finding that probably be a big one.
Yeah.
It also helps the World Cup is like
Yeah,
Well,
that's
he
true.
timed it perfectly.
yeah.
I
I don't
know.
even think it was intentional.
Yeah.
But knowing Urban, it was.
True.
Just got it done right now.
He never does anything not intentionally.
Yeah. Except for when he does. There have been like 3 mistakes that have just like the panhandle wasn't supposed to happen, the Jaboo shot wasn't supposed to happen.
Yeah.
But those mistakes are just part of the game now.
See, but like, as much as Irv might love Slapshot, though, when you have one game with 300 players and you have another game with 9,000, how
Like can I
how much
That's
can
fair,
you?
but like I don't think that's gonna last long. Like how many? I don't know, Darth. Were you here? If, like at the start of the game?
2,000.
Like,
Slapshot's peak was 2,000.
2,000.
we had another peak.
I don't know. I'm just going off of Steam charts here. It says 2,364, and that was the streamer peak. Pretty sure that was the XQC peak in like 2023.
Yeah.
And then
we
there
had
was-
2 SQC peaks.
There was the 1,000 peak on launch in July, and then there was another 1,000 peak, which I think was the Jinxie one you said, or something like that,
Yeah.
in March 2024. Did Irv
'Cause we
pay for
had-
those, or did those just happen?
No, that just happened.
Yeah. See, I think the
There's
likelihood
a-
of that happening a lot more with Strikers Club is pretty high, though.
Oh yeah,
But
100%.
Soccer is bigger than hockey.
Yeah.
Like Jinxie doesn't care about hockey. He cares
No.
about Messi though. He knows who Ronaldo is.
Mhm.
I think Speed could probably look into it. Maybe
I
imagine.
mean, he's been to every game. He's making content
Yeah.
for it. He's into soccer. He'll be there.
Soccer's a worldwide thing. Hockey's like a North American thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
like-
it's getting
well-
worldwide. But
Wherever it's cold, and apparently India has a major league now, which is
Really?
kind of neat. I don't know where they
Yeah.
get the ice, but
I've seen like clips of it, and it's like brown ice. It's like not they're like outdoor rink with like
they just
skates
pour
that are
some
falling
water over the
apart.
dirt. And
Yeah,
they just play hockey. It's cool.
it's raw. But like Strikers Club, even when the game wasn't working, because it wasn't working from when it came out to like at all yesterday until around, I don't know, when did I go live? 7? I think like
Yeah,
6 or 7.
Yeah.
I want to die. It was when it like started working and it hit 10,000. But before that, it was at 9K. It was sitting at 9K while the game was broken.
Yeah. I just the longevity of Strikers Club is really going to be challenged by, and I said this whenever the game came out, rematch is just Strikers Club. And PSO
I
was
think it's
like,
the other way. But yeah,
yeah.
that's why I said when I watched Skills yesterday, like this is literally just rematch again, and rematch did not last long.
But
People
there's
thought
a
rematch would
There's a
what's
difference,
called-
but
yeah.
I think there's
people
like-
thought rematch would take over like Rocket League, and just didn't happen.
But
Yeah.
here's the thing though, is like Strikers Club has doubled PSO's peak all time already.
Yep.
PSO averages around 1,000 people.
So what's
Strikers
PSO?
Club, Pro Soccer Online, it's like the same game as.
Gotcha.
Irvs is a little more rematchy than PSO, but PSO is a little more Strikers Club than rematchy, if that makes sense.
Gotcha.
From what I understand, I never played either. Also, you just head out whenever you gotta head out. Act just
Yeah.
say your goodbyes, skedoodle. But or I'll fire you. Maybe I'll just fire your ass.
That's crazy.
You two eggs. Like you guys don't have to say like. You can just say goodbye when you gotta go.
Get
Stuff like
fire
that.
me, I
Yeah,
quit. Their
yeah.
mouth on the desk
But
explodes.
Strikers Club obviously it's not gonna hold this longevity, but it really will not take the game that much, especially when like community leagues and stuff start rolling around, which they will.
Mhm.
It will not take the game that much to average 1,000, which is triple what Slapshot's gonna average.
Yeah, I would be surprised if leagues are already not starting. There's got to be at least
They
12.
kind of are. I don't.
By next week, for sure, there'll be a league running.
There are
We're gonna see
reservations. There's
3
already tournament.
tomorrow.
There's a tournament tomorrow, which I'm gonna
Yeah.
scope out. I'm gonna play in it and scope it out. But and they've already got in-game titles from Irv, apparently, allegedly.
Like, I
Trid
don't
has
think
already got a
people-
roster. Trid has a roster.
Yeah, like the esports side of these games shoot up so fast, and I don't think people realize that.
Yeah.
Like when Puck released, the day before it released, I got a DM from somebody like, "Hey, you want to help me manage a league?" And I'm like, "I'll give you like help. I'm not gonna do it though." And then I explained all of League Republic to them, and then they didn't use League Republic.
Yeah.
That was 7 hours I'm never getting back.
Well, we saw the battle of the leagues. I think it's gonna barrel towards that kind of situation quickly.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's gonna be a power grab.
I was thinking about even getting out the power grab just because I'm bored.
We could do it.
If I had you, then yeah, we could do it. But
I think we could be the biggest.
We
be
could
the best.
easily be the biggest between our knowledge of fucking Irv alone and just our shared trauma in SPL. I think we'd be fine.
Yeah.
All you
We
need like
persevered
Ticket Tool alone, and Minbot, at least in some capacity of Minbot, would generationally gap anything that exists and will exist for the next year.
Yeah. You don't even need that. You just need Ticket Tool, and that's the whole league.
Genuinely,
You just got to get a way for them to give you a file with all the stats in it, and that's the hard part.
Is there any kind of logs
I don't know.
in Strikers? Yeah, I don't know. It's just gonna be a screenshot league, probably.
Screenshot league's fine. That's how that's I don't even know if SPL started with that.
I think
NSL might have started with that.
I feel like we had parsers from when I joined in season 1. There were already logs.
Oh
Like
yeah, for rebound we've always had parsers.
Yeah.
But like
Irv
I don't
kinda
know
set
how
it
far
up.
back that goes.
Yeah.
Because AIA was the one that started all of stat tracking back in Slap 1, and that was like maybe season 1 of SPL, but there's 3 pro seasons before that.
Yeah.
So I would assume that's all screenshot input. But that's a min question.
Yeah. I don't know. But I'm just gonna play it by ear. I will lend streaming and casting to whoever I see is
Yeah.
the winner. You know, or like whatever I see is the best opportunity. And I will use whatever I need. I really got to power grab some influence on Strikers Club. I was averaging 30 viewers just streaming the game when it wasn't working.
Now you see, that's how you and I are different. I don't care.
No, I don't care either that much. But it doesn't bother me that much. As long as I have like 5, I'm okay. But that's the funny part too, is when the game came out and like was working, I was sitting in here with like 3. I streamed for 3 hours, I broke like 5 once. I was like, okay, well, everyone was just flooding into my stream to see if the game was working. And then they were hanging out for 10 minutes. And then like 1 person followed. These Europeans are kind of cruel, man. Can't even throw a follow to a little old.
Yeah, just a little guy.
Just a little guy. Can't even give a follow to the little guy.
No, my only existence. I've never looked at my analytics unless I've been asked by Irv, like, how did finals go? Can I see the numbers? My only reason to exist is to prove that ESPN doesn't know what the fuck they're doing, and that I can do a better job than them for free.
Yes,
Because
What
I-
ESPN do to you?
you don't understand how terrible most graphic packages are. Because I've had to make my stuff from the ground up because nobody graphically inclined works in hockey or sport ball in general.
Mm.
I'm going on this tear. I've been holding this
Go
in
on
for
this
7
tear.
years now.
Go on this tear, buddy.
TNT, ESPN, ABC, whatever, top dog thinks they got stuff going on. They don't have an intermission stats screen. I'm the first of anybody to have made what is our intermission screen. How does NHL hockey not have that stat board? How do they not have that ability to put those numbers on the screen? To this day, they just don't do it.
Too greedy to pay someone to do it.
Devils do it.
Because I've watched, at least whenever I started, I
think
watched
Sportsnet does it. Sorry, go for it.
I've watched 19 different broadcast organizations about sports. I don't care. I watched tennis for this to like do some research. How do they formulate the stats to put on the screen without giving the viewer like information overload? Like, what's too many numbers? And the only like real substance came from Nezin in Boston. And they just have a black piece of paper and then yellow text on the front of it at like 12-point font. And you gotta like squint to kind of make it make sense. And that was my inspiration. That's all I had to work with. And it was abysmal. And now we got SPLNet. So,
Yeah.
the spike train stops here. And I
It must just be like a national thing, because when I watch
might
like
be.
the local Devils games, they have some kind of like shots, hits, breakdown that's like looks pretty much like yours, like one side on the left, one side on the right, down the middle. But you're right. Now that I think about like TNT and ESPN, when it's a national broadcast game, like, well, first of all, the quality always just fucking hits the gutter.
Gotta listen to Emily Kaplan talk about her truth.
Ugh.
Whatever, Alyssa
Yeah.
Moreland, or whatever her
Yeah.
name is. Talk
Those-
about his favorite colors, green trees.
Fucking God, who that during the fucking draft? Every goddamn year, the fucking Devils, when it's national broadcast. Well, they're not a big team. They're a small team. They're gonna get bullied. They're gonna get bullied this game because they're a small team and they need some physicality. Like, Tom Fitzgerald did such a good job bringing in tall people. he drafted our. This is crazy. Only people he drafted were above 6'3", and none of them have made it to the goddamn NHL, and none of them ever fucking will. He ruined this goddamn franchise because he sat there listening to all these ESPN analysts that were like, well, the Devils are small, and they're gonna get Tom Wilson, like the Rangers. Yeah, look where the fucking Rangers did when they got they got Tom Wilson in the fucking playoffs, and they said, we need fucking size. And then all they did was ruin their goddamn franchise. Thank fuck. But then the Devils decided to just look at them and do the goddamn same fucking thing. It's okay. Sunny Meadow will save our shit.
And now we have what the Florida Panthers are trying to do. They saw what the Devils, their shortcomings happened. Like, size doesn't matter that much. Let's just get the Kachuk brothers and every other goon that ever existed.
Yeah. It's okay.
Well, Milan Lucic comes out of retirement to play this game.
No. Buffalo hired him as a scout so he can go and beat his wife around the whole fucking on trial.
How frustrating would it be to like have to
be
the scout
we love you.
At the New Jersey organization and just be like, he said we have to draft someone 6'3", but like the top 13 options are like 5'11" or 6 foot, and that's not enough for this guy.
Yeah.
So I'm a Habs fan, and I'm pretty sure Kent Hughes drafts off of personality and nothing else. Probably. They couldn't care who's good or who's bad. They're like, oh, this guy's Russian. This guy's friends with Demidov. Draft him.
Yeah, and it's working out.
Yeah. Okay,
it's the Neapolitans' dilemma. Does the NHL mimic the SPL, or is it the other way around? We'll never know. We've gone through every struggle the NHL's gone through. We've come out better. I'm Gary Bettman. This is my story.
This is my story.
Alrighty.
Anyway.
What else you got on the list?
Well, I don't know. I'm just gonna... we don't really have anything else. Low-key, Strikers Club Doom and Gloom was my latest, but maybe there's a positive outlook somewhere in there. But I'm just looking at my videos, like my VODs. These are my VODs. I don't know why 262 views on my VOD, whereas an hour and a half of me trying to make the game work. 154 views on the VOD of me streaming Strikers Club for 4 hours when I had like 3 active viewers. So like, how does that even happen? How do people who views VODs?
I don't know. Who does watch the VODs? I am a VOD watcher, but
I'm a VOD watcher for games that I play in. That's it. Like, that's all I'll do. If I'm there, maybe I'll watch to see what you say. But like,
it can't be bot activity.
Well, this is crazy. Like
100 plus is
crazy. There's a he's streaming right now. There's a VTuber who dresses like a sausage. He's the burnt peanut with a sausage.
Okay.
He's got 9K followers or 8.4K followers. His name's Northern Sausage. He has 21 live viewers now. His VOD from yesterday, a 3-hour VOD, did 365 views. My VOD did 100 less. How did...
Wait, and
how does that even happen?
He was playing the same game?
He was playing Strikers Club, yeah.
Yeah. So I think the psychological of that is, I follow this guy to watch Tarkov. What is the soccer game? And they don't watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Because that's why like XQC and Nasher and all the other big guys didn't stick with us, because they job hunt, and that's like they hunt for the new game, and they try it out for a day, then they move on.
The game got streamed by someone with 112K followers too, so that was like good. And that VOD did 15K views. So maybe people were like looking for like that guy's VOD or something, and then they saw mine and they clicked on it for 1 second, and that counted as a view.
It could just be that they wanted to watch a game of Strikers Club, and they were just going through VODs, seeing if anybody could play the game.
I was like the only English streamer yesterday until the sausage guy came around too, so that could also be part of it.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Anyway, I'm quitting my job, which I don't have, to be a Strikers Club streamer, and if my girlfriend never eats another meal, it's Irv's fault. And yeah.
I don't think there's any doom and gloom. You know how many games we've survived as a community? We've
Yeah.
survived Puck. We've outlived whatever Goons. You remember that game?
I've heard about it.
Like every game,
Goons
like
Mayhem?
every game I watch a Nasher play to try to find like a new hockey game, he just never finds one. And like
Aw.
every time I look at it, they're not up to what we're doing, I guess.
Yeah, I think the
There's
league
Hockey
genuinely
Super
just has
Squad.
such high quality too that people most of the time when people see a stream, it's from the league, and the
Right.
league is like I get a lot of people in my chat still. They're like, "Oh, what's this? How do you join the league? Whatever, yada yada." Maybe not as many as they used to be, but that's how it used to be. K-Man says, "I'm just a good streamer, and that's why." Here's your $2, K-Man. I slid it into your PayPal. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. Oh, just dropped a quarter out of my pocket. But
You literally reached into your pocket.
I did. I did like I said it, and I was like, "What is in my pocket right now?" And then I realized I had a quarter in there from the fucking Red Bull I bought with cash. And I'm like, I just had $3 in my pocket. I was like, "Let me buy a Red Bull real quick to sneak into the movie theater to watch the Odyssey," which was actually peak. Except
That's
this
pretty good.
fucker was on his phone in front of me during the goddamn ending, like the ending of the game.
Oh my
And so
gosh,
I'm
dude.
sitting there. I don't know how long's left in the movie. It's my first time seeing it. So
Yeah.
like the climax is coming, and I'm sitting there, and my blood is boiling. Like I'm getting angry. I'm getting really angry because this guy's like he's got his brightness on fucking max too, and I'm getting blinded. I'm watching it in 40 millimeter, by the way. So it's like beautiful. And then I have this guy scrolling his WhatsApp DMs in front of me with the brightness on the highest thing, and so my blood is boiling. Like I'm about to kick this guy's chair or some shit. Like I'm about to I'm like, do I say something? Do I not say something? Like if he doesn't put his phone away in the next 30 seconds, I'm gonna say something. And then, but he puts it away, and I'm like, okay.
And then it goes off again.
And I look up, and the movie ends. It's like the last quote, and then it plays the goddamn ending. And I'm like, wait, what? I missed the last, like, 4 sentences. Like, the big, like, Christopher Nolan always sends his movies off with, like, a quote or, like, some kind of, like, statement. I missed it because I'm sitting there in my head, like, seething at this fucking guy who's on his phone. I didn't even hear it because I was just so angry. I was so angry I could feel my heart rate going up. My heart rate was going up. I was sitting there, like, clenching my fist, and my heart rate was going up because his phone was so bright. And it wasn't the seat directly in front of me. It was the seat to the left of him. So the little gap was there, and the light was shining through the little gap directly into my goddamn face. So I need to go rewatch the Odyssey. Literally, I'm gonna go rewatch it just for that last, like, fucking few sentences because I missed them because this fucker in front of me was on his goddamn phone.
Oh my gosh. I haven't been to the movies in probably 3 years. I went like 3 days ago. And I don't know what phone this guy had, but every notification he got turned his flashlight on at full brightness, and it strobed for like 4 seconds.
Jesus Christ.
It happened like 9 times in the first 12 minutes of the movie, and then he realized what was happening because my pupils had smoke coming out, and it was filling the theater.
Yeah.
It is. I don't know what phone you have or need to have to make that a possibility, but he shouldn't have a phone.
Yeah. Jesus fuck. Yeah, I guess it's just a common occurrence. I don't know.
No, I think everybody's an asshole nowadays. You know, my father was an asshole. His father was an asshole. So therefore, I have to be.
I must put my fucking phone on in the movie theater.
Yep. I don't know how to silence it, so I just turn it up.
Yeah.
That way I know it's me.
Yeah, I actually cranked that shit to the max. Oh, the sausage is now playing Fortnite.
So again.
Oh no, he's playing Power World.
It's one of 6 games. There is never any diversity of the Mr. Burnt Peanut like wannabes.
So anyway, now I need to become the world's largest Strikers Club streamer.
In terms of like size or like viewership?
I need to crash and burn heavily. I need to get a massive fucking following and then like say something bad and then crash and burn.
Because if you're trying to outdo like Queso, that's like a whole nother mission as the biggest streamer.
I'd be dialed in. I'd be dialed in. I just need look. All I need is the algorithm to take me away. You're telling me that if you were some random guy and you tuned in this podcast right now and you heard me on my bullshit about Crusade earlier, that you wouldn't follow and subscribe and want to give that guy $20 a month for his Patreon. Come on
I think
now.
I think you're missing my point. like the Earth shakes, man, is what I'm getting at. You gotta commit to the 20 Whopper in one sitting challenge.
I could do that. Dude, I go for a Whopper right now.
Dude.
If I could cash out my Twitch balance and go buy Burger King right now, I would. But I
don't get why people hate Burger King so much. I think it's
fucking
fun.
love Burger King. It's my go-to. I would rather have a Whopper than like anything else.
Yeah, I Big Macs at this point are just making me sick. I'd rather a Whopper.
Yeah, I can't. I don't really like Big Macs.
Although the Baconator is pretty nice.
Oh, I fuck with the Wendy's burger though.
Yeah, Wendy's might be my top dog. Yeah,
Darth, didn't you say you had a time crunch?
I did, and then we got kind of lost in the sauce, and now we're here.
W.
Ain't you supposed to go see about a girl, bro?
It's whatever. But like, I'm thinking of the Arby's at Ira at this point, and I'm really hungry. So, just go to Arby's.
You're gonna go to Arby's? That's how you get the fucking parasite.
Nah. You get the lamb gyro, dude. It's
okay.
It's worth it.
That's crazy. Lamb? They sell lamb?
What do you think a gyro's made? That's the like default gyro.
Yeah, but like at Arby's, I
guess you say euro if you're wrong.
I'm not up on the. Sorry. Okay. God damn it. I'm looking at Steam charts here. EAFC is on Steam alone has 142,000 concurrent people.
Dang.
You're telling me Earth can't average 1,000? You're telling me 142,000 paid EA at least $30 to play this shitty game?
The knowledge of who develops, man. If Irv would have sold his soul and got Slapshot published by EA, we'd be playing a whole nother ball game.
It's a shame.
So thankful he didn't.
It's a shame that he didn't get any more teams. Like, I feel like the Chicago Blackhawks thing, like, well, first of all, crazy team.
Oh, that's like a whole story.
Oh,
they kind of fell into our lap.
I don't know the lore on that. Was it just somebody knows somebody kind of thing?
Kazi got really big with Slapshot.
Yeah.
That's
a whole other story too.
And because of that, we actually got picked up by the Sharks. Ran an esports league for like a week, and then they gave up. Like the San Jose Sharks ran their own Slapshot league.
What?
And they couldn't do it. I'm better than the San Jose Sharks.
How did I not hear about this? Was that Slapshot 1?
No, this is like season 6. Like this is like
it's been like right when I left.
It was 2022-ish. But
yeah, I was gone by then, I think.
The San Jose Sharks, the Anaheim Ducks, the Nashville Predators, the Chicago Blackhawks, and I think the Seattle Kraken were just starting to become a league.
No.
Like
Kraken joined like
Joe.
21.
Thank you, buddy.
Okay.
But those 5 teams were all talking about Slapshot Rebound, talking about like how do we get involved in this? How can we promote this game? And that's when I learned the logistics of the NHL are weird, because the NHL teams themselves do not own the rights to any of their players. They can't even use the players' names in any promotional like material ever for whatever reason.
Unless they
Pittsburgh Penguins,
the PWHL and stuff too, or the not PWHL, the player association.
The NHLPA.
Yeah, they have like
that's where that
really strict. Yeah.
The Pittsburgh Penguins, the organization, cannot use their own logo without permission from the NHL.
What?
We had to talk to an NHL rep to get the Chicago. This is breaking my NDA. We had to talk to an NHL rep to get the Chicago Blackhawks memorabilia in the game.
I kind of figured it was like some shit like that. Yeah.
We didn't have to talk to a Blackhawks rep because they couldn't do anything about it other than say, yeah, we'll push it forward higher up the chain to try to get this done. The other 4 NHL teams gave up prior to that moment. And so like Irv would have to like pester them week after week after week after week after. It took 4 months of every week sending out an email like, hey, can we get this done today? Hey, we have everything ready. Here's all the material. hey, here's the renders for what everything looks like. Hey, it's ready to go in the game. You just got to say yes. And then it went week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, week 5, and just pestering them constantly. And then eventually they said yes. And then and then I was in the game for a year because that's what the contract said is 1 year. You get that. Then we got to renew it. And then and then
Another 4 months of trying to renew it.
we didn't even try. We tried once.
Yeah.
And then whenever we got no response, not even like a, hey, we'll think about it, or hey, we'll go to a board meeting, or hey, we'll bring it up. We got nothing. It's just it died. And so we don't really have a Kazi anymore that can like pinhead all of Slapshot
Yeah.
as like the social media guy. Like Chauncey does great work. Maybe they can rise to that like echelon.
He's not that big though.
Who?
Not that big. Exactly.
Chauncey, do you remember their sub who replaced you last season for week 6? The EU girl?
No.
Like if you look up
Oh yeah. Briefly. Okay, kind of.
so they run like the main Slapshot like TikTok. And I think it's pretty good. It's just an infinite machine of content. Somehow Chelsea doesn't get burnt out.
Yeah. Is she getting paid
But-
for that, by the way?
I have no idea. I really don't.
I really hope she
I
is.
hope so.
Speaking of Joe, he just followed and booted up Strikers Club.
Traitor.
That's my goat.
Put him in the box.
Joe, we kind of want you on the pod, by the way. You want to come on soon? Question mark? I don't know if he's still here. I don't know if he just followed and then bounced, but we want you, Joe.
Puppy eyes.
Puppy eyes. I'll send out a DM more formally. Yeah, I feel like that's a good opportunity for strikers too. It's like low key, they can probably just reach out to like any fucking name a goddamn football club from any level of the footballness, and there's probably a lot less restrictions on
Yeah.
their
I feel
jerseys
like
or whatever.
They gotta own the rights, right? Like that's not the most prestige like the MLS, like who outside of America cares.
Low key, but that could be so bureaucratic. I feel like the MLS is probably more bureaucratic than like the
Premier League?
5th league down from Premier League. Yeah, like La Liga C or La Liga B or.
I agree.
Because I don't know,
Yeah.
I played FIFA recently. I was like looking at all the teams. There's just hundreds. There's like got to be hundreds of
Yeah, there's a
fucking
million.
pro football. Like I don't.
Anyone can be a pro football team overseas. You just gotta have like a home pitch.
That
An
people
accommodation.
love. Yeah.
You just gotta pay your league fee, and then it's just a rec league. Like we don't have that in the U.S.
There are FIFA tracks 4,400 professional men's clubs across its member associations, and that's just FIFA associated.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy
got
shit,
their ladder
there's
system.
3 leagues of. I didn't even know there were 3 tiers of US. MLS,
3?
USL, MLS Next Pro, USL League One, National Independent Soccer Association, NISA. It's just
USD.
men's.
NDP? Something like that.
Yeah.
that feels as big as like American tackle football is in Europe. Like the EFA and their system. It's not quite to that extent, but it's just it's something for me to think about as I go to bed tonight.
Yeah.
All right, I do have to head out now.
Alright, should we
yeah,
pull the
What did I
plug?
do?
Probably just pull the plug.
We could.
Alright.
I want to rant. I want to rant so bad, man.
Sure. I mean, me and you can rant for a little bit more. I'm gonna decrease the quality by turning my fan on because I've been sweating for 2 hours because I turned the fan off so the audio quality would be a little bit better. But
Nah, I've been sweating too. I'm just an animated person. I talk with my hands.
this guy's over here just breaking his monitor, yelling at the Ice Orcas podcast.
Just shaking my monitor like a child.
Fuck, I hate skiz. God damn it.
Well, all they do is short passes. Ah.
Who the fuck
all
is
I
Kush
do.
Mama? Alright,
Okay.
Ak, we'll say goodbye to you. I love you, Ak. Bye, buddy.
Yeah.
Me and Darth will rant for a little bit longer,
Yeah.
I guess. Let me turn my fan on real quick.
I'll
Bye,
be in
Ak.
chat most likely. Yeah, see you guys.
See you, brother. This is my show now. Oh man.
My fan is on. I don't know if you can hear it.
I think the US would benefit greatly by just having one of the leagues be a ladder system. Can you imagine the NFL where any person, any group of dudes could just enter, pay the fee, have a home field, and just be in the professional league? and then work their way up to the NFL as an organization. I think it'd be cool instead of the draft system we've got.
Imagine the YouTube videos from that.
This
I
is
started a professional football team. You know how many influencers would own teams like that too? Like that's the thing in soccer though, is like once like a pro, or like out in Europe, once like a pro retires, so if they love the game enough, they're just like, all right, well, let me just get a majority stake in whatever tiny little soccer team I feel like. Ryan Reynolds or whatever did it, and that's, I mean, obviously he came at it from a money standpoint. Don't let him tell you anything else. But like, there's so many, just like, you can just do that shit for soccer. No other sport you can just do that shit unless you're like turbo rich.
Yeah,
And even then, like, it's
I
ridiculous.
guess over there everything's a little bit closer, so like travel expense isn't that big of a deal. But like if you're flying from Utah to Florida to play your little league match, that's a little too much.
Yeah, that is a big thing, I guess, because like you just take the train, or like a bus.
Yeah.
All you need to do is buy one coach bus, because there's a lot less people on a soccer team than it would never work with like U.S. football. There's just too many people on a team, or like even I mean hockey, you can load up
Maybe
on a
baseball.
bus, but it's normally 2 buses, I think. With,
Yeah,
like,
most
equipment.
of them. Like I got to see the 2015 Erie Otters. They came to my little small town of Slippery Rock where I lived at the time, and they took 2 buses.
Yeah,
I was 3 foot away from Connor McDavid, and I didn't even know about it. That's so cool.
that's crazy.
I don't know why he came to Slippery Rock to play our men's league, like the SRU's.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Band of misfits. These
Probably
15-year-olds
dropped
coming out
30
playing.
goals on him.
Oh, we did terrible. Like it was barely a fight. Like SRU did not have a good hockey team.
Yeah.
I don't think they're a little bit better now, but like my goodness. When you're playing against 15-year-old Connor McDavid or whatever he was at the time,
Some guys who got signed second round to the Blues plays men's league at my rink.
that's pretty cool.
That's awesome. What's that one? There was like a video that went out, or it was like some goal, not like Vasil, but it was like a legit goalie just played like beer league. Was it Vasilevsky? It was like
It might have been
I
Vasilevsky.
feel like it was. He just dropped by and was like, they needed a beer league sub, and he played.
Yeah.
Like that just happens. What was I gonna say?
I feel like
I don't remember.
all right, well you learn on that. Well, I feel like if you're gonna be a professional in ice hockey and you're gonna play men's league, don't play your position, please. If you're Marc-Andre Fleury, please shoot the puck. Be a forward. I beg you.
Yeah.
Because now I gotta be a goalie across from literally Holtby. And I gotta try to compete because this is the game that gets like this is our playoff riding. This is what gets us in or out. Now I gotta deal with that. Prime Carey Price.
God, I want to learn how to skate so I can just play some shitty beer league so bad. But like,
Right.
I don't live near a rink really. I do when I'm home, but the only celebrity I pissed next to Lamar Jackson.
That's pretty cool.
He came
Lamar's
to our.
cool.
I had no idea who he was. I went to school in the Baltimore area, to say, and
Yeah, he's just kind of there.
he came for like a school thing because he was like on the bench, or he'd like just been drafted or some shit. And I pissed next to him. I was like in the bathroom, I guess, and they like sort of blocked off the bathroom when he went in, and I was already in there, and like I came out, and then he came out like right behind me, and my friend is like, everyone's like swarming him and like shit, and he's like walking away and like escorted out by his like a little entourage. I just was like, had none the wiser. My friend comes up to me, he's like, "You know who that was?" I'm like, "I have no fucking idea. I don't watch football. I do now,
like
but
streams or anything." But
yeah, I mean, I could have leaned over the little middle school or high school urinal if I really knew it was, such a big guy. But...
I don't know. At this point, I feel like I kind of desensitized to it all because fame is all relative. And at this point, I've delivered to every Pittsburgh Penguin that has lived in Pittsburgh for the last, 15 years. Like today, I had a Chewy box for Nick Dumlin or Nick Bonino.
That's awesome. Did they ever say the thank you? You ever get a thank you from Crosby?
No, I actually don't deliver to Crosby's neck of the woods. So a lot of the Pittsburgh Penguins live like where I deliver to. But then Sid and Lemieux are just off on their own.
Oh yeah, well.
And
I
then
think
like
you
the
can afford that.
Steelers, none of the Steelers live up here. None of the Pirates live up here. It's just
Is
the
it just
Penguins.
closer to the rink, or
Yeah, I mean Lemieux Complex is north of Pittsburgh by like an hour.
yeah,
So like them also living like halfway between the practice rink and Pittsburgh it just makes sense.
yeah.
But like it's weird how the cities I wouldn't have known this unless I like worked at FedEx. It's weird how the cities segmented itself out to like the Steelers live towards the right and the Pirates live to the south and the Penguins have the north. And it's just nobody cross contaminates that. That's just where they're at.
Maybe I need
But
to
all the arenas are
delivery
in the
driver
same
dog.
spot.
I've lived in Boston for, I mean, I've been in college here for like 4 years,
Yeah.
and I've never seen a celebrity. Like, I feel like Boston is a big enough city. Like, I live in the heart of Boston. Like, I'm in Boston. It's vague enough that I can't get doxxed that
Yeah,
hard.
yeah.
But like, I haven't seen a single person.
Which you'd assume, like Pittsburgh's like the armpit of, that we get snuffed on every concert trip, every tour. But Boston's like a place.
Yeah, it's like a place. Okay. Oh, I do actually. This is. I do have well for like yeah like but where Zendaya and Tom Holland have like an apartment in my neck of the city. I mean I've never seen them. Is like a thing. It's like I don't. How have I never? My girlfriend saw
Like
oh who's the Batman Pattinson. She saw
really?
Pattinson on the set for the Zendaya movie, which they filmed here. It was like
oh
yeah, she saw them like on set while they were driving by in an Uber.
That's
But I
pretty cool.
did. So I'm going to Canes. I have met the BU roster because I went to like some BU games, and we have Yegorov, New Jersey Devil. I met him. Hopefully, the future of our goaltending. I met him, and he's a chill guy. Signed a hat that got ruined, unfortunately. But so I'm at Canes. All right, and this is like in the BU. Whatever. I'm half doxing myself already. So it's in the BU area. I'm at a Canes. And it was the time of the Four Nations was here.
Mm-hmm.
And now Celebrini wasn't on the Four Nations roster, but the rumor was that he was here in town during the break to come hang out with his BU buddies.
Yeah.
And so I'm at a Canes, and I'm wearing I wear Devil's hat like all the time. So I'm wearing
Same.
a Devil's hat. And I'm at Canes, I'm getting food. And I'm listening the names to busy Canes, to packed Canes. And I hear the lady calling out the Canes names. And mind you, she has a bit of a accent or sound about the way she speaks names, which isn't very accurate. I'm trying to be like PG here. Like nice. I'm not trying to be mean, but like she's saying the names pretty weird. All right. And then she goes, Marklin, Macwin, Mackey. Like she says 3 different words, and then she's like Celebrini.
Oh my gosh.
And my ears, like I'm staring at my phone, like I just ordered, so like I know my food's not coming up because it's busy, and I immediately just like shoot my head up. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yup.
I'm like, what the fuck? Celebrini is like halfway through his rookie year, so he's like balling out. Like I'm literally on my phone, like seeing clips of him doing shit, dead ass. Like I was just thinking about him, like scrolling through my hockey Twitter. And I look up, and I make eye contact with this guy that looks convincingly like Macklin fucking Celebrini, and he sort of glances at my hat, and then puts his head down and scurries past me, and I'm like, was that fucking Macklin Celebrini? Like, what the fuck just happened?
By Celebrini, dude.
Because, like, I mean, I was so caught off guard that I probably wouldn't have said anything to him anyway. Like, I'm not gonna bother a man trying to get to his Canes. That's that's a fate worse than death. Like, I maybe would have like get a little fist bump or something. Like, I'm not gonna sit there and like beg for him to. Yeah, give me like a picture when he's
my firstborn.
I've been around enough. Like I met a lot of hockey. Like I've been behind the ice before, like Devils games, and gotten some autographs and shit. Like I'm not gonna freak out. I'm not like 16, but like I'm like, and I have no proof. Like I can't verify. I still like
word of mouth.
To this day, I'm like in my head. Like was that him? Like was that really him? Like did I make this all up? Like did I? Was that a dream? Was it like what the fuck was that? but like it wasn't even his name. Like maybe she said like really just fucked up a name, but it was the way he looked at me. Like the way he looked at my hat and then made eye contact with me was like a oh shit, please don't fucking yell. I am Macklin Celebrini in this BU surrounded canes.
Just please don't out me, man. I just
Yeah.
want to eat some chicken.
That was the exact look that he gave me.
I can't imagine being any of them.
No.
Like I live my life and I get recognized at like my deck hockey games. And I'm not gonna say any of their names because that kind of doxes them. I kind of dox myself enough as it is, but like, you know how bizarre it is to make a save and go, nice save, Darth, and I've never seen this made in my life.
Yeah.
I can't imagine what they go through if I go through that. Like it's
The
it's
life
just
of a
fucking-
micro e-celeb.
It's bizarre.
I know there's a lot of Boston-based slappers too. I'm like hoping that I'm not
Oh,
talking to like one of my friends in the comment, and then I get walked up on by like Milk or some other people that are around this area. I'm like, oh shit, it's gonna be a really awkward conversation.
Yeah, it's super. He's been open about this. I used to deliver to Say Zaya's house whenever I was on a different route, and that was bizarre to learn. Because like me and Say Zaya just like sat in VC, one of the Michigan Mafia.
Yeah,
We just sat in VC for like 2 hours. Like, so where'd you go to school? And we were just kind of like getting to know each other a little bit, not in a gay way, but like just kind of like hanging out. And we went to the same cyber school. We were in the same class. We sat next to each other for like testing.
that's crazy.
I delivered to his house. He plays in my league. We've never talked to each other before that moment, which is insane. It's just weird how small the world is
Yeah.
sometimes. Whenever Slapshot just brings people together. Like Panarin lived down the street from most of the Boston Baked Beans whenever they were in high school,
That's crazy work.
and like
Uh,
Ogood was somewhere around there as well. But
T
nobody
wasn't
remembers
that
Ogood.
far out from me when I lived in Maryland.
Yeah, T,
Like,
Eyes, that whole crowd.
yeah,
Pretty close.
yeah. There's a joke that we're gonna have a fighting match.
Yeah.
'Cause we're gonna have the brawl.
Man, if we actually had a LAN, there would have to be a boxing ring because there was so much beef
Oh my
back
God,
in the
there was so
day.
much it was good beef though. It was like
I wanted to
different.
punch Resp in the throat
I
so
wanted to punch
bad.
Resp in the goddamn throat when we were on the team together. And Jake, it's
Oh
always
my
a skizzy apathon. Just welcome to the podcast, buddy. It's always.
That's why it's a podcast.
Oh, we actually didn't talk about me picking you guys up GMing.
That's unfortunate.
It's whatever. It's a useless topic. I'm just scheduling their goddamn games like a little bitch. Just fucking had to add Jeru and MVM, who I despise. I was looking back at my DMs with Irv. I literally DM'd Irv because I was like, MVM is non-stop fucking typing like dickish shit to me. Like, I'm so tired, Irv. Like because he was really bad back in the day. I don't know if he's mellowed out. He still yaps at me, but I don't know if he's mellowed out from how he used to be. Because God, he used to be a fucking menace.
That wasn't even his peak.
Was it after I
Like,
left? I feel like he's coming in towards the end of my time too. He was part of the reason I think I pulled the plug.
This was long enough ago. I don't think it matters anymore. MVM and Mace doxed each other to me. Why? To the league admin? I don't know. But it took every ounce of like willpower to say like you guys aren't banned, but knock it off. I felt like I was talking to like sixth graders. Like you probably shouldn't have broken the glass jar on the floor and then stepped on it.
Yeah.
That wasn't a good idea. Wagging my finger at him. But like I think that was the peak of like his toxicity and his just emotion in Slapshot. Because after that, he kind of just stopped talking in most like Slapshot related things, and then he dialed back, at least from my perspective. But it's kind of hard to exceed that, is going beyond like this is where this guy lives. I know where his Instagram is. This is his girlfriend. And shoves a photo in my face. I'm like, that's a little extreme. Doing all right there, bud?
Yeah. God, it's just I don't yeah. Wait, did you ever find out who doxed me? Did you know?
No.
It was all anonymous, right? Yeah.
Yeah, we tried to trace them. They never played Slapshot on any account that was connected to the account that doxed you.
Yeah.
It's just bizarre. I had like a few hunches when it happened, but I don't remember what they were.
There's so many. I mean, there was so much.
Yeah.
There was just so many people. Like, it really could have been anyone back in the day.
Yeah, we had like 1,000 people joining SPL, leaving SPL every day. Because
Yeah.
season 2, like when COVID actually became real and everyone's stuck at home and want to play a hockey game on their PC. And guess what the only option is?
Yeah. Slap shot rebound, baby.
EA doesn't want you to pay them money.
God. Those were the days.
Man.
They also weren't the days.
Yeah.
I was like
They were
utterly
days.
depressed. Sup, Night
Yo, what's up, Night
Sector?
Sector?
He's been around lately. You've been creeping around lately, Night Sector.
He's been around. He came back, what, 4 seasons ago?
I might get this guy on my team as a sub next year, or next season, if I bring the Orcas back for shits and giggles.
How do you get your gear stolen?
I'm stealing hockey gear. Wouldn't that be like you steal hockey gear, you play in like the same club, you just see them wearing your gear?
Car got jacked. That sucks.
Oh, that fucking sucks.
That's an expensive endeavor, dude.
Yeah.
Almost as expensive as walking into pure hockey and expecting to walk out with something. Holy smoke. I went in one for the first time ever. And because I play full right. I catch with my right hand as a goalie. Nobody else apparently does that on the face of America. Because I didn't find a single glove, not a single blocker for me. And I did find one. It was junior size, but like I fit 3 fingers in there, and that was my glove hand. And I'm like,
nice.
It was $200.
Oh my god.
$200 for like a little oven mitt. And I'm not a leather crafter. I've never worked with leather in my life, outside of like repairing my pads with a few more straps. I think I could figure it out for $200. Yeah, I play. It's deck hockey. It's floorball.
Oh.
I'm a goalie.
That's really been my barrier to entry. Like where I live now, it's doable. Like there's enough ODRs in the winter, but I'm not there in the winter. And I plan on moving out west once I graduate. So I don't know how hockey will be out there in the northwest corridor.
I'm sure it'll be around to something. Like Minnesota's got it. Minnesota's a bad example. North Dakota has enough like pickup leagues.
Yeah, that's
if North Dakota can figure it out.
I'm going to like Washington.
I guess North Dakota is. Yeah, I don't know. Isn't North Dakota where they have like the hockey hair game every year?
I don't know.
Or is that Minnesota? It's one of the two. I've never not played ice. I play a lot of pond hockey. Oh, I got a story about my pond hockey. So I live right next to a giant lake in West PA. And so whenever it comes time for it to freeze over, we get 4 days out of the year to play some pond hockey. Me and my brother, always the first ones out there to shovel off a spot and just skate around for a bit. Then we'll come back later and like set up the nets and, see who shows up and play a game. Last year, we shovel off like this 50 square foot area to play a little bit of like, pond hockey. Just get out there, shoot the puck around. We leave, come back with our dad 3 hours later. Everything's torn up. There's deep cuts almost going all the way through the ice. It's just destroyed. And we're like, we got to do this again. Some jagoff came through and just completely ruined our ice surface. And so we spend another hour clearing off another spot. And then we get home after like a grueling 30 minutes of hockey after we were already sore to start with. And my brother gets on Instagram and he's like, oh, Crystal Tang's coming across my feed. Let's see what he was up to. He tore up our square, didn't clean it up. He was out there with his son having a great time on the face. We shoveled off for an hour. He doesn't even live around here. I know where he lives. I live there. He spent an hour of his time. He left his house when we shoveled the first scoop. Oh my gosh.
You don't even get like an autograph or anything.
He didn't even get a hello. He was gone by the time we got there. He like sniped our window.
That's fucking great.
So that's my experience of pond, like actual ice hockey, is just being out there on the pond.
Jake wants to play pond hockey with you.
Yeah, it's fun.
It's fun.
Yeah. Well, the worst thing about Pennsylvania is it's 6 hours away in Pennsylvania.
Yeah. God, I haven't been out there.
No, and that's if you hit like the good traffic.
I've driven up and down the East Coast at least a dozen times now. Like, probably like a half dozen times, genuinely, like up and down, like South Carolina all the way up here to Maine.
That's a lot.
Like, it's a lot. But
Like,
I've been to really any of Pittsburgh.
It's nice enough. It feels empty.
Yeah.
But that might just be because I live here.
Yeah.
But like I'll talk to because I get to talk to a lot of people with my job. Both ways around. And every time someone new comes to town, it's painfully obvious because they're like, wow, there's so much to do. And I'm like, just give it a month. You'll do everything. And then you'll go to the same 6 parks, you'll go to the same 3 sheets, and then that's it. That's life now. And now you live here.
That's New Hampshire, Maine too. So I'm gonna label it as both for personal reasons. Yeah, New Hampshire, Maine is just New Hampshire, Maine, not Boston, Massachusetts is all that kind of same. Like not Boston, Mass, you have just busyness. And then New Hampshire, Maine, you just have nothingness. And it's all so meaningless. Like there's really nothing to do inside of that. I guess it's just America, huh?
Yeah, either you live in small town or you live in big town.
Yeah. It's rough.
I might actually send you the invite to play some pond hockey. We need people. Like Chris Letang would have made like 5. His kid would have been 6.
Could have a good scrim going. I need a stick. I need to, when I'm up home in like December when I graduate, I bought a pair of skates. I've got like, they were $60, I think. They're like LL Bean. I think he was talking to you, Jake. I don't think I'm driving down to Pennsylvania. I'll take the hike. You can watch me not know how to skate very well. I can go fast. I can't stop or turn.
I can teach you how to skate if you give me an hour.
Holy.
That's
live
all
stream it? That'd be the slap shot fucking. Wow.
That's the podcast.
That's the podcast. Live from Darth's ice sheet. Yeah, come scoop me.
The pond,
yeah, drive up to Boston, scoop me, and then drive back down to Pennsylvania.
If you guys shoot through Buffalo, you can pick up Doug.
There's no shooting through Buffalo. That's like an 8-hour hike.
Yeah, but if you shoot through like Buffalo, then you can pick up. I would assume at this point it's a school bus worth of people. Because we got a lot of slappers from Erie.
It's a lot of slaps. I mean, I feel like Northeastern is just the hockey kind of.
Yeah, it's the Metro.
It's the Metro. It's where it all is. Not Doug. Oh, Jake got some Doug hate going on. Holy. I'll go
Doug gave me his address out of nowhere. It took everything in me not to send him something. Like a shredded cardboard cutout. I don't even remember why he gave me his address. I casted a volleyball tournament up there, and he was like, "Oh, how close to my house were you?" And I'm like, "I don't know. How close was I?" He's like, "Here's my address," and I'm like, "There's other ways to find this out."
Yeah. Come on, Darth. You cast volleyball games, but you don't got a volleyball girl.
I did at one point.
I went to one college volleyball game, and I have had a girlfriend for 3 years since.
I will say volleyball girls, there's 2 types. They're either the most vicious and ruthless personality you'll ever meet, or they're just cool.
Yeah.
And everything rolls off their back. It all depends what position they played.
My girlfriend's a hitter.
Yeah. If she was like a middle blocker, I think libero, like the whole libero scene is just the most stuck up people.
They're normally a little crazy too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the short people that had spite in their hearts from an early age that couldn't make the roster. And then that position became a thing at one age group, and now they can be there out of spite.
Yeah, it's funny because my girlfriend coaches, and that's pretty much, it's like the lib is like, look, you're not going to be good enough to play the other positions. Just play lib.
Yep. Be the best passer ever, and you got a spot. Because that was my position. I was short. I kind of still am. I'm only like 5'11". I feel like that's average. But then I look around, and everyone's 6'4". I feel dwarfed. However, that was my position of volleyball because I could barely like reach the net. I could touch the top of it if I jumped. But man, was I low to the ground and man, could I dive. Oh my goodness. To the center every time. Oh, if we had a volleyball team, I might not have ever touched slap shot. I might not have ever touched, hockey. So I'm kind of
Yeah.
thankful.
I came to college and I played lacrosse. Well, I played soccer my whole life. Got benched for the soccer team because I broke my foot. Never
Yeah.
made it back. Picked up lacrosse, was captain of the lacrosse team. Not great, just all around. I was like the first sub in at every position for
Yeah.
lacrosse. Like, just the bench, off the bench guy who could like go in any situation kind of thing. I wasn't great at lacrosse because COVID took away my year to be good at lacrosse. When I was on JV. And then I was like, I'm not doing that shit in college. So I found Ultimate Frisbee. And man, am I good at Ultimate Frisbee. I am a fucking demon. I've got all my MVP awards from our team on my desk right now.
Hell yeah. Say, is lacrosse equipment about the same price or more or less compared to hockey?
You don't need skates, so that removes like a $300 barrier to play. Sticks get wicked expensive, but you can play with shitty equipment. Like it's like hockey, I guess. Like there are the starter sticks and stuff. It's the same kind of scale. Helmets normally your school gives you, so like that's if you wanted to play like recreational lacrosse and you need to buy a helmet, that's pretty expensive. Those are probably like $300, but you buy one helmet and you're never buying another. Probably same as hockey, yeah.
Gloves, my master's like $280.
Gloves are pricey. Chest stuff really isn't. They added it so you need like the heart attack prevention thing to play like in high school because some kid got like hit. I think the same thing happened in hockey. Kid got like hit with a puck in the chest. Kid got hit with a lacrosse ball in the chest and it just stopped his heart.
Yeah.
But so those are a little bit more pricey. But
that's fair.
I bought a nice shorty stick, like one of the tiny ones. I bought an expensive one, and then I immediately got sent to play long pole. And then I played the rest. I played 2 years of high school with like the school's really shitty, because I didn't go to a nice school. I did not go to a nice high school. Quite the opposite. It's like outside of Baltimore. So it was not a nice school. We did not have nice lacrosse equipment. So I played with like the shittiest metal. Like it was just like cast iron, well, not like cast iron, but it's just like it was like shit metal. Like you can just tell the difference between like most of the nice ones are like carbon fiber is the thing in lacrosse, like the nice lightweight carbon fiber sticks. No, I just had metal.
Yeah,
metal
Dave
pole.
the janitor melted down his frying pan for this.
Pretty much. And heads. That's the thing though is too. Like you buy one hockey stick. With lacrosse, you can get a nice head and you can get a nice stick, and then you can string it up nice.
Okay.
If you know how, or if you pay someone to do it.
Yeah, so, I feel like it'd be the same learning curve as like stringing up a hockey glove.
Yeah.
Because that was difficult the first time, but now it's second nature.
I try to learn. My dad bought me a head and said, "It's yours, but you got to learn how to string it."
Yeah.
Trying to schedule a Bobos game tonight. Do we have any this week? I'm not in any tickets, I don't think.
I remembered to make the threads, right? This is a weekly battle.
Yeah. 7-12. Cool. You need next week's. But
I do need next week's. That'll be a tonight problem.
Yeah, I don't think we have any more. No one put the logs in for the Lightning versus Bobos, which I'm guessing was supposed to be Jaeger, because I'm guessing you didn't beat the Lightning. Jake. And if you did, then you need to tell Echo that the logs are like a week old by now, because you guys played that game a while ago. So, I don't know. That's not my problem.
All right, good question. Last question of the podcast, and then I'm going on an adventure. Do you get paid for a
skeleton? What, is that a good question? I think a good question.
I used to.
What?
Not anymore.
You did?
You know about this?
No.
Yeah. So it started off. It was 1 year after I took over as admin. It was April 2022. I told Irv, like, hey, I am an adult now. I need to get my own health insurance. I need money. I live with my parents. I need a real job. He's like, all right, what if we just give you money? And I'm like, I will keep doing Slapshot. And it started off with something like 500 a month to like run the league. And then after like 5 months, it became 750 a month to run the league. And I just got to sit at home for 6 years and not do anything or have an expense or really care about it. Like just, I'd play deck hockey and then I would come home and I would cast hockey. And that was my life for 6 years. And it was pretty cool. It wasn't the most paying job, but it was being, it was an income.
Damn.
And then that ended. I'm still an odd shot employee, technically, unless this podcast.
The NDA is gonna get you fired now. You said too much shit.
I might have said a few things I was supposed to say. I don't know.
No one clips it or looks at the YouTube video that the VOD gets published to. That's fine.
Maybe. I don't know. But I stopped getting paid. I think December was my last paycheck. This last December.
Damn.
And
So
now I'm back up the payroll.
Darth made more money in probably less hours than anyone in pro right now.
I want to lay it out here like this. $1,000 of that money went into League Republic every year.
I could have assumed that.
And so, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. It went up to $1,000.
Yeah. And then I would end up paying like 40% in taxes. Like overall.
Yeah.
So my take-home money really wasn't
not a lot.
that.
Probably not for your time constraint. Yeah.
Oh, it wasn't worth it at all. But
No.
like, love of the game, dude.
Yeah.
I'm here to like give people a place to play, not get paid.
Yep. Same with me streaming. I mean, it's honestly, I think we're at like 9 or 10 subs, and that's more than I've ever had. So
yeah,
much appreciated to all of you who do sub, even if it's just a free Twitch Prime. Give it to Darth. Darth probably deserves it.
I don't need it.
Do you even hate your payouts? That's my problem too. It's like I
I get my payouts.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you're chilling.
I'm fine. I don't need the money. I'd rather see our other casters get the money.
I don't need it really either. I took this whole summer. I mean, I looked for a job for a little bit, and apparently it's impossible to get a job in Boston because you just get AI. I got like rejected from fucking Whole Foods.
You gotta know a guy.
Yeah, I got rejected from fucking like Whole Foods and Target apparently with like a resume that can work at Whole Foods and Target.
You're overqualified.
I think that's the problem. Yeah, that's the problem anyway. They see me that I'm in college and they're like, oh,
this guy
don't want that guy. Yeah, this guy's gonna be like a dick at work. Can't bag groceries appropriately.
We need a guy that can like barely keep his drool in to put the in the bag, dude.
Yeah, the Target that I applied to does not normally have the greatest workers. I can tell you that. I would have been a grade A worker at the Target that is near me. But Jesus fucking Christ. So I just was like, whatever, I'm traveling anyway. I've just been traveling around. My last summer of like freedom before I have an apartment. Well, I have an apartment, but
like a real one.
Like a real one that I have to like not get paid for or pay for. Because life is hell. But even then, my girlfriend makes enough money that we'll be fine together. Like, we'll have comfortable living together.
That's good. That's one thing a lot of people just overlook first time moving out. Not saying that's you, but they forget what being able to afford something is and what living comfortably is.
Yeah.
It's like, I can afford to live a lot of places. However,
yeah,
I got $9. And $9 isn't enough for chicken nuggets sometimes.
Yeah. I'm fine because the way my school situation is, like I get a little bit of money from that. And so like me and my roommate went a little splurgy on this apartment, but like I sleep on an air mattress kind of thing. Like I just did not want to pay for super nice parts of an apartment that is nice enough, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Like that shit happens. It's like a real life lesson is like, you could live in a little bit shittier of a place, but you could eat out more often, or you could go to the bar. Like I don't go to the bar in Boston really at all because the rent is high, so I don't have money to then go have fun in the city that I'm paying to live in.
Yep,
kind of thing. I can't.
That's why I live with cows.
True,
booze, dude.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice, and it's not nice. I don't know.
It's boring as shit.
No matter where you live, it's shit. That's been my outlook on life. Having lived in a city and lived in a rural place, it's like, they're both shit. It's both equally shit and equally good. There's really no, unless you like absolutely love the city, and the people who actually absolutely love the city are normally fucking wealthy.
Yep.
Like you gotta be wealthy to absolutely love the city, or just like delusional enough to like I'm gonna make this work.
Yeah, just a hate relationship with where you live. Out of spite, I'm gonna be that libero.
Life is all about what you make it and your attitudes. Wow, Jake. Where was this introspective on the team last season?
It's not about the shots that you hit. It's about the ones you miss and you think about why. Is it because I shot the puck? Yeah. But if I didn't shoot the puck, where would we be? With
True.
possession.
With possession. Tell that to fucking Dave after that goddamn game. Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh my gosh. Hey, look, the net. There's the corner.
Fucking corner. Oblivion dumps it down again. Jesus fucking Christ.
Puck hasn't been down that way in a while.
Let's send it down there. Let's go let the puck visit its little friends in the bottom left fucking corner where no one's nearby.
Crusade will dig it out.
Yeah,
it's coming back.
Down.
All right.
Time to send it back down again. Oh, all right.
All right.
Before we get on another rant.
Yeah, I should leave.
You
The
should
party
leave.
starts in 9 minutes.
Yeah, how far of a drive is your party?
It's like an hour and
Oh,
5.
Jesus Christ. You'll show up fashionably on time.
I don't know anybody there, so I'm not like in a hurry to go.
You're there about a girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know her coworkers. Her coworkers are cool.
Yeah.
And that's about it.
That's all you need.
So like
That's all you need to run game. That's the prime game running scenario.
I don't need to run game.
Oh.
I am game.
Oh. Attaboy, Darth. Get in there, buddy. All right. On that note, I'm gonna cut you off. Because you're gonna rant and you're gonna be late for your party.
Oh my God,
I've
that's
been
another hour.
I've been friends with you for how long? We've known each other for 5 years. I know your shit, Darth. All right. Well,
God.
folks, Darth, thank you for joining me. Thank you
Thanks
all
for
for
having me.
tuning in. I'm probably gonna, I don't know. I might be bored enough. I'll go live with some Strikers Club in like an hour after I eat and fuck. I'd pick up another 6-pack if I could cash out my Twitch money.
Can't cash out your Twitch money.
It's at 50.
Oh, it's at 50. Oh yeah, they do it at like intervals of
Yeah,
like
you gotta
every
hit
like
50.
third Tuesday when the moon rises. In
Not
a
even
certain
that.
way.
You have to have $50 to cash out. I can't
Yeah,
get.
you gotta hit the
Yeah.
you gotta hit the threshold, and then the day has.
And
to
then the
come.
day has to come. So I'm
Yeah,
not seeing
the
that
day of
shit.
reckoning.
I'll quit streaming by the time I see that shit, probably.
Yeah, it might be August.
I'm gonna stop streaming that. Like you'll maybe get once a week. I'll get bored and have some alcohol sitting around, and I'll fucking cast an SPL game from my dorm. But
Yeah.
like, there's a month left of me streaming like every day, like I have been. So, but
It's taxing. It is
it's
taxing.
taxing. It's fucking rough when there's no one in there too, and you're trying to like keep it
You're
going.
just feeding off the echoes of the walls, dude.
Yeah. Anyway,
You know,
all right, folks. Thank you for joining us. This has been the Ice Orcas podcast. Darth, you're welcome on anytime. Shoot the shit. Maybe we'll get you in once every few weeks to just shoot the shit because me and you can always talk. I mean, fucking 3 hours to this shit.
Yeah.
Poor Egg said like 2 words. Hopefully, you had a good time. Love that guy.
Eggs is a man of few words.
He is a man of few words. I worry because I want him to like have fun on the podcast, but like he doesn't interject. It's like I tried. We did have
Yeah.
breaking news. Just on the. I don't know. The Ashtrays have disbanded. That's the team that was fucking cheating in open. They are gone. Fuck them. Rest in piss. Goodbye. That's what you get for smurfing in open. So piss on their grave. Maybe that'll be the next podcast intros. I'll animate some piss onto the Arnold Ashtrays grave.
Whatever team logo they
In
have left.
Canva, if they even had a team logo, probably not down and open. But
They
folks,
could be
thank you for tuning in. I'll be live in maybe like an hour or two once my voice recovers from all this yapping, and I get some food in me. Have a great afternoon, and remember, stay icy.